Senior day in college football. Years of hard work and commitment and sacrifice. And today, for the seniors on the field, it's their regular season finale, their final chance to leave a lasting memory on the football field. We begin the day on the network with a matchup in the MAC. Some action coming your way here on this holiday weekend. Northern Illinois playing very well, taking on Kent State here from Kent, Ohio. Happy holidays to you and yours, alongside my broadcast partner, Jay Feely, Jill Savage on the field. My name is Ben Holden. It's great to have you with us. And Jay, it's senior day. You took part in this at Michigan. What's it like for the players? It's bittersweet.
It really is, because it's, you said, the culmination of all your effort, your dreams, your goals, and at the same time, you realize it's coming to an end. And that's sad for a lot of guys, but you go out there and you try to give it your greatest effort to leave the best memory you can have.
Well, Rod Carey's Northern Illinois team, they've been doing that lately. How about the game they had, their last outing on the road at Eastern Michigan, a bowl team down 21-0? No problem.
This is a very proud program that started out 1-6, but Rod Carey said, trust in the process. What we do works. They've turned it around. They've been 3-1 since. You can see the plays here. Huff with a great cutback run. Young guys stepping into prime positions, making plays, not quitting. That's what Rod Carey can hang his hat on.
There was a great comeback win. There was fourth down. They stopped Eastern Michigan, and Rod Carey, they were excited. They were emotional, and certainly they should have been. They have a great target in Northern Illinois and Kenny Galladay. They've got a quarterback starting for the first time ever. Kent State has a starting quarterback starting for the first time ever. It's a very bizarre situation.
You know, it really is. It's tough for any coach to lose a quarterback, much less to go through 4 quarterbacks. The only 2 teams in the country that had to start 4 quarterbacks playing against each other today. If I'm Daniel Santacaterina, I'm going to number 19, George Bolus. It started 7 games, none this year. So it'll be tough, but you have to rely and trust in your playmakers.
Keep our eyes on that. Certainly the weather, it is late November. We are in the Midwest. 38 degrees at kick time, wind at 9, cold and raw. Sounds about right here in the Midwest. It's Northern Illinois in the white uniforms. Kent State, the golden flashes, with a good look. Bit of a San Diego Charger-like look to their uniforms, and Hagan's got it teed up. He's their guy, and Kent State will get the football to begin this game. Northern Illinois had a run of 6 straight years in the MAC championship game. Coming out of the West, that will change this year, of course. It will either be Toledo or Western Michigan. And for this game, the ball game underway, and it'll be fielded inside of the 5-yard line from the 4. A good return here, and they get him down at the 25. It was Glasper on the tackle for Northern Illinois, a return of 22 yards. Time now for our Chick-fil-A starting lineups. We talk about the quarterback first here. We mentioned him in the open there, George Bolus, and what he's done this season, Jay. It is his first start this year.
First start, he came in, threw the ball relatively well. He struggled against Bowling Green. That was just a terrible game for a team that has played really hard over the last 7 weeks of the season. They need him to be able to run the ball effectively to win this game and make plays through the air when he has an opportunity.
On the opening play from scrimmage here at Dick Stadium. They give it off to Rankin. Rankin will try the right side. He outran and broke a tackle of Bernard Shurin there. And a good pickup for Rankin on first down, gain of 12. And we look at our Chick-fil-A lineups for Kent State. Who do you highlight, Jay?
Well, speaking of Rankin, you know, that's the guy that I think they're going to have to rely on today. You have gone through so many quarterbacks, and Nick Colley meant so much to this offense. You're going to have to rely on your running back. He's done a decent job throughout the year, 450 yards, 4.7-yard average. Had a good game against Penn State.
Pushing man was James Bolus on the ground. Again, Rankin. And a good job on the left side of that defense for Northern Illinois to string him out to the sideline. Speaking of that defense, Jay, who are we highlighting among this group today to start?
Well, I love Jamal Payton. A physical guy, 6 foot, 228 pounds. If you're going to stop the run, you need your linebackers to play big. Almost 200 tackles for his career. A guy who gets after it, great effort. You see him all day in the backfield.
Well, mentioned Kent State, their seniors, 16. Payton, one of 21 Northern Illinois seniors. Second and 9. Every time they've run the ball this start of this game, they get to the 42-yard line. It was Rankin again on the carry for Kent State.
Don Treadwell, offense coordinator for Kent State, told us that he challenged his offensive lines. They struggled last week. 22 attempts, only 9 yards rushing for a team that has their offense based upon running the ball. So he said it's up front. You guys got to make holes. We got to create room. We got to support our quarterback, run the ball.
Well, it's a 3rd and 5 here. They need the 47-yard line to convert.
Number 25, Ernest Calhoun.
In their last outing, here's a throw out to James, and he broke a tackle. He got away from Michael Allen, but he cannot get away from Sean Folliard, who's their leading tackler. There was some doubt on whether he would play, and he looked fine right there. Loss of 3.
They were looking to take a shot. Calhoun went deep. This is not where they wanted to go with the ball. Because of the pressure, Bolas couldn't get it off, just tried to get it to his running back. Good job, Northern Illinois, getting in the backfield, getting a stop on the first series.
Punting situation here, and this young man, Derek Adams, will punt it away to a dangerous weapon. Referenced him in the open. Kenny Galladay. Corey Davis, the cream of the crop in this conference. Nationally as well in terms of wide receivers. Galladay, they put him back there. Lurie had been returning punts, the other 19, but he's out and injured, their star cornerback. A 44-yard punt. We'll see Daniel Santacaterina, his first start for Northern Illinois when we come back.
This is our workshop. And this is our tradition. These are our lights. And this is our season of performance. Take advantage of some of the best offers of the year at the Acura Season of Performance event going on now.
This holiday, visit your local Acura dealer for attractive offers on the RDX. Hurry, this event won't last.
Being detected was not an option. If I was recognized, the whole operation was blown. The element of surprise was imperative.
Wow. He won't even recognize you. Seriously. I don't even recognize myself.
And thanks to my Cash Rewards credit card from Navy Federal with never expiring rewards, it's gonna be a killer honeymoon.
Woo! Maui!
Boom.
Open to the armed forces, the DoD, and their families. Navy Federal Credit Union.
Here's one of our best elves, hard at work.
What's right there?
Nothing.
A touchdown. Come on.
Santa, the Davidsons are here to see our workshop.
Oh, well, hello. This is my sleigh. It's how I deliver all the presents. By myself.
Santa, you got anything else going to Albany?
By myself.
Ship with FedEx Ground at FedEx Office. It's how the holidays arrive.
2 conies or 2 burgers and 2 tots and 2 drinks. It's like I'm seeing double.
Speaking of double, look.
You guys want to hang out sometime?
Oh, man.
I think I nailed it.
2 can eat for $9.99, so try our classic crispy chicken sandwich. This is how you Sonic.
I created Open Hearts to be a universal symbol of giving and receiving love, even in the most difficult of times. And my Open Hearts collection at Kay Jewelers is the perfect gift for the person in your life with an open heart.
Every kiss begins with K.
On here in this ball game, it'll be Northern Illinois getting the ball for the first time once we get underway. 3rd member of our team on the field, Jill Savage. Send it down to Jill. We're on these scenes. Happy Thanksgiving, Jill. Good to see you again.
A happy Thanksgiving to you too, Ben. Yeah, pregame here, Kent State honored 16 seniors. It was the first recruiting class for 4th-year head coach Paul Haynes, and he said he loved the way that they have built the foundation of this program. They said when they win 8 or 9 games in the future, they're going to point back to this senior class as those guys that built the foundation for this program. And as for Northern Illinois head coach Rod Carey, he's saying he's going to be so emotional today as he has 21 seniors out there that have left their heart out on the field.
All right, thanks, Jill. It is, as Jay, you mentioned and touched on from your days, it is an emotional day. And here's Daniel Santacaterina. He's getting his first career start. Came into the game, last game for Northern Illinois, replacing Ryan Graham, who was their third quarterback that had started. Chick-fil-A lineups, Jay, a little bit more on the young man they call Santa.
Well, Santacaterina, he was the catalyst of that comeback.
Yeah.
21-0 deficit, comes back, runs for 91 yards, 7 yards of pop.
On the ground, here they go. The run game was great with that guy that just had it, Huff, and that helped Santacaterina.
That was a little wildcat option there. Put him back there as the quarterback, get him rolling. They're going to run the ball. That's what Northern Illinois wants to do. And when you look at this offense right now, the guy that you have to look at is number 19, Kenny Galladay, over 1,000 yards this year with 4 quarterbacks, mind you. Some great numbers, 83 catches, 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns with 4 quarterbacks.
Great reference him and Corey Davis of Western Michigan, 2 outstanding young men that will play on Sunday. This is Santacaterina that kept it there. Chick-fil-A lineup. The defense for Kent State, that's been the strong suit of this team, their defense all year.
Yeah, they played well. They create turnovers. The guy that I really like right in the middle, Terrence Waugh. You're trying to stop the run. Make Northern Illinois beat you through the air. Predicate this defense on stopping the run. Ben Needham, the defense coordinator, Terrence Waugh, he's going to be in the middle of everything.
3-yard gain for Santacaterina. They try to Argyros Turner, and Turner's a weapon. He is a fun young man to watch. They want to get him 5 to 9 catches or touches per game because he can do that. He gets a first down.
You're right, Ben. They want him with the ball in his hands because he's a weapon. MAC Special Teams Player of the Year last year. Fumbled that handoff there, but he was able to gather it, continue to run, break a couple tackles, and get the first down.
And he helped Santacaterina last week. His first completion, a 74-yard touchdown. The ball went out of bounds.
That was a fumble.
It was.
That ball was going backwards, so they're going to spot it where it went out of bounds.
Rocketed out of bounds there. Big time pressure coming there. The hit was applied by Jim Jones, stepping in for Alexander. Jones in that middle linebacker spot making the play, stepping in for James Alexander. On second down now. Santacaterina. Jay, you and I talked about what they want to do with him. This is part of it, certainly, to get him comfortable, right?
Yeah, and they said he's a better runner than he is a thrower. But I go back to the point. When you have number 19, Kenny Galladay, you got a 6'4", 220-pound receiver who can go up in the air. When all else fails, just throw it up to him. Let him make a play.
Galladay with 83 catches coming in. 8 touchdowns on the season. They dump it off here. And they get it into the hands of Wanyo. He's one of their, I beg your pardon, that's Tommy Mister, 26, not 28. Mister, who's in that rotation along with Wanyo and Huff.
Yeah, 3rd and long. They didn't even have Galladay in the game there. You know, they lost 16 yards on the first play because he got hit. He threw the ball backwards. That cost him the ability to get the first down.
Ron Carey's team, they'll bring on the punt unit. Call on Jake Ambrose, one of their seniors. Saquon Tyson awaiting the punt inside of his 20.
Right here.
Tyson drifting over and makes the catch and goes right out of bounds at the 20-yard line after a 38-yard punt. 9:25 to go. Kent State getting it for the second time when we come back.
Julie? Wow, you look tired.
I got up at 3 a.m. for Black Friday, but I saved hundreds. How'd you make out?
I slept in. Still got a great deal.
Oh.
There's a more civilized way to do Black Friday at your GMC dealer. Get this low-mileage lease on this 2017 Acadia SLE1 for around $299 per month. Or choose $1,500 purchase bonus cash on select models. GMC, we are professional grade.
Are you one of the millions of Americans worried about change? Do you lose sleep on what could happen to your assets and hard-earned money? Are you looking for a better way of life with more freedom, security, and asset protection? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you should consider investing in the country of Belize. Belize is an independent English-speaking country only hours from the U.S. with strong banking and asset protection laws. In fact, Belize is one of the last tax havens left in the world. Belize also has a very low cost of living, tropical climate, and is home to some of the best real estate opportunities in the world. To find out more, go to buybelize.com. So, if you're frustrated, nervous, and worried about change, go to buybelize.com to invest and secure your future. That's BUYBELIZE.com. Don't wait, or it may be too late.
If you or a loved one has mesothelioma or any other asbestos-related cancer, call now. Asbestos manufacturers sold deadly asbestos materials to thousands of companies, putting workers at risk. An estimated $30 billion in court-ordered trusts have been set aside to pay out claims to asbestos victims. You may be entitled to a portion of these funds and receive compensation without filing a lawsuit or ever going to court.
For your free legal consultation, call 1-800-453-1768 now. That's 1-800-453-1768. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
College football on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. By Verizon. Join a better network because better matters. And by Sonic. Fly on over for buy one, get one free boneless wings. Monday through Thursday after 5 p.m.
Good to have you with us here on Thanksgiving weekend. Ben Holden, Jay Feely, Jill Savage, all of our crew. Big day of football begins here on CBS Sports Network. Busy State and Air Force when we're done here. Second possession of the game for Kent State. George Bolus got a man wide open, the tight end, the catch at the 42, and a big gain and a first down for Kent State. They come through after a 27-yard catch from the senior Bryce Fackler.
Just a seam right down the middle. They lost Fackler. Understands the game so well. His father was a high school coach. Does everything the coaches ask. Paul Hayes loves Fackler, a guy they can always rely on and trust. A big play to begin this second drive.
12th catch of the season. 150 receiving yards for the tight end. This is Rankin. And he was dropped by Smaha there on the tackle for Northern Illinois. Time now to take a look at our Lowe's game improvements. Jay?
Well, for the Huskies, complete at least 3 deep balls to Galladay. They have to stretch the defense, even though they want to run the ball, and make Kent State beat you through the air. They just hit a big pass to Fackler. For Kent State, they have to be able to run the ball. That's what their offense is built upon, only 9 yards rushing last week against Bowling Green. And on defense, I think to win the game, they have to force at least 2 turnovers.
All right, revisit those as we move along in the broadcast here. 2nd and 9 for Kent State. Again, a steady dose of Justin Rankin. The freshman gains 5, product of Oberlin, Ohio.
That's what I expected. When you and I sat down and said, okay, what do we think is going to happen? You're on your 4th quarterback.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're going to get from him. He doesn't have a full grasp of the offense, so you rely on your running back. You rely on Rankin to be able to run the ball. Try to keep it tight. You want to convert first downs when you can, play solid defense, try to win the game in the 4th quarter for Kent State.
5 for 23 for Rankin. They go 5 wide here on 3rd and 4. They need the 39 of Northern Illinois. Bolus snap, quick throw, and in and out of the hands of the intended target there. The pass incomplete, so 4th and 4 upcoming.
At his receiver, threw it right behind him. Probably should have been caught, though. A play that Johnny Woods, his receivers, got to come up with. You got to help your quarterback. I might go for it here. You know, I mean, I know they're punting, but what do you have to lose? When it's 4th and 4, I understand you have a quarterback that hasn't played a lot, but I like the aggressive play calling. They're going to punt.
Adams last week put 4 inside of the 20 against Bowling Green. Galladay's back there, waits for the fair catch. He'll take it and bobble it, but the sure-handed Kenny Galladay reels it in after a 37-yard punt.
Kenny Galladay, not normally their punt returner back there today, able to bring it in, still scoreless.
It's Black Friday at Verizon, and people are ready. Because they know a deal is only as good as the network it's on. Verizon gives you the best network and a lot more. Our best deals of the year on top Android phones, like the Pixel, phone by Google, and the Samsung Galaxy S7. $10 per month and no trade-in required. Or get an iPad Mini 2 for $99. Shop our best Black Friday deals in stores today only. Hurry and get it all at Verizon.
class-exclusive 4-corner air suspension for a smooth, controlled, level ride. And the class-exclusive Rambox cargo management system. Only Ram, America's longest-lasting pickups, have the power to light up every holiday. And now get great deals at the Ram Black Friday event. Now get 20% off MSRP cash allowance on select 2016 Ram 1500 models in dealer stock.
Hurry into Lowe's today for great Black Friday deals happening all month long, like this DeWalt 20-volt cordless combo kit for only $149. Plus, get up to 50% off Cobalt Mechanics tool sets. Make your home happy with huge deals right now at Lowe's.
Starting Black Friday, only Jared has this Pandora holiday gift set. 12 charms and clips, including the Jared exclusive Mrs. Santa Claus charm. All in a Pandora keepsake box. Save $225 on this Jared exclusive.
Find your perfect car, or the perfect car for her. Auto Trader, the only car search engine driven by you.
Nearly halfway through the opening quarter, our final game together. Jay and I and Jill and our crew, and we're excited to be here in Kent. Let's check in on Larry's Roadshow, brought to you by Dr. Pepper. Today it's focused on Kent State, founded in 1910 as a teacher training school. Second largest university in the state of Ohio, next to, of course, Ohio State. And this guy, Nick Saban, played here.
A little bit of success in college football.
A little bit. There's a pretty impressive list of players that have played here.
Edelman,
James Harrison, Jack Lambert. A lot of good players that have played here. Reed Archer had a great college career. On the ground, Northern Illinois, their second possession. So you mentioned it on the first drive. On that third down, Galladay wasn't even in the game. And you can't say enough that you'd like to see them just try to get it in his hands.
Even though you have a quarterback who doesn't throw the ball as well as he runs it, you got to take chances to him. Right now, he's at the bottom of the screen, singled up, right down there.
They go the other way, and missing on the pass there was Santacaterina, incomplete to Daniel Crawford.
If I were Northern Illinois, if I were Mike Uremovich, their offensive coordinator, anytime Kenny Galladay is singled up, I'm going to.
Sure.
I'm going to take a shot, back shoulder fade, throw him the ball deep. Just give him an opportunity to go up and catch the ball. 83 catches, over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, like I said in the open, with 4 different quarterbacks. That was Mike Uremovich there.
That's impressive. On the ground, Northern Illinois. They're able to convert on the third down. They get the ball to the 20-yard line. They needed 4, and it was Wanya on the carry.
And this is what they do. They're a running team. They average 242 yards rushing per game. They're number 16 in the country in first downs game because they run the ball so well. But Wanya, he's their big back, 6'2", 228 pounds, big, bruising, physical running back.
Uremovich there, just the second time in his career as a coordinator he's been on the field. He did it in their last game at Eastern Michigan, because he wanted to help Santacaterina be a little more comfortable down on the field. He could talk to him. Here's a pass. He finds a seam, and he looked pretty comfortable there. Delivered a bullet right into the waiting hands there of DJ Brown, gain a 19, first down.
Yeah, really nice pass by Santa there. Looks it off, comes back, finds Brown, open down the middle.
Straight wins over Kent State. Both teams playing for pride. Northern Illinois gives it off to Buonio. It's a couple. Northern Illinois with it's an outside shot, but if they win this game, they could still get into a bowl game. But a lot of things would have to happen for them to do that.
You're right. You have to have 6 wins to be bowl eligible. If there's not enough teams that have 6 wins, you go down to the 5-win teams. You look at the APR, the academic progress rate. There's an opportunity.
This program is used to being in a bowl game, and good job by Kent State there. The entire right side of that defense was all over Buonio there, and he's lucky to get back to the line if he even did.
So here's your bowl selection rules. 80 teams to play in 40 games. Must win 6 games, become bowl eligible. Like I said, if there's not enough teams, you're going to the 5 and 7 teams. And that's why Northern Illinois has an opportunity and a chance to get into a bowl game still.
In this situation, they'll go 3 wide up top, with Wyman, the tight end, in tight on that end of the line. He's a dangerous weapon, is Wyman. He's a blocker here. Santacaterina throws. Turner the catch. And he's close, but we'll have to await the spot. And the spot looks like he's got it. They give him the first down.
They used Galladay as a decoy, ran him on a go route down the middle, brought Turner on an out route behind him. Good job by Daniel Santacaterina to get the ball to Turner, get the first down again, move the change. That's his second completion for a first down in this drive.
He's completed 3 in the game. 38 yards so far through the air for him in his first career start. As it hands off to Wagno. There's a bruiser last year for him. It's been a different year because Huff, and recently Huff's been very good. Early in the year, Huff was the guy, and they kept feeding him.
Well, they said he had a great fall camp. You know, we talked to Rod Carey about it. He said he basically demanded playtime. Huff did. He's got excellent vision, really good cutback. Wagno, much bigger, physical back. But he's got over 2,700 yards in his career. Wagno does.
800 coming into this ball game. As dumped off on the near side. Kevin Bourne there on the tackle. He had a big game last time we saw Kent State at Central Michigan with a couple of picks. He wrapped up Wagno there.
They continue to use Galladay as a decoy so far. You're going to see him just run out, and then you're going to bring him in underneath here. That's exactly what they did on 3rd down to get the first down, right out of the backfield. Just run Galladay out, bring him underneath, get the first down.
Nice looking drive of this game for either team to this point. Wagno again, he'll get a couple to about the 33-yard line. Wagno, one of their seniors out of Aurora, Illinois. First team All-MAC a year ago at 18 touchdowns.
Tough when you've had that much success to kind of take a step back and go to a dual role, but you know, these guys on this team, even though they've struggled, they've been unselfish.
Out of the gun, Santacaterina kept it. Ran Turner there in front of him in motion. Trying to disguise the play, gain of a couple. Big 3rd down coming up for Northern.
Not really a big guy, 6'1", 206 pounds, but he runs well.
12th play of the drive. 3rd and 6. They need the 25-yard line to convert.
Christian Hagan, their kicker, is long in the year is 41 yards. So right now you're looking at a 47-yard field goal. Probably 2-down territory here.
Galladay in motion. Snap, they go to Huff there in the backfield in the spot. May need a measurement where they're coming in. We'll have to wait and see exactly where they spot it.
Showing 4th down right now. They went with the Wildcat, put Santacaterina out wide as a receiver and just ran it straight up the middle. Expect Wagno to get this ball up the middle. Big 6'2", 228. It's a big load. They got Huff back there, though.
13th play of the drive. Galladay in motion. It's Huff, and he spins and extends and gets the first down to the 24-yard line. Good effort by Jordan Huff to move the chains.
Basically the same play. They went Wildcat again, put Santacaterina out wide as a receiver, just direct snap to Huff and let him go right up the middle.
Jordan Huff had 3 touchdowns in that comeback win against Eastern Michigan for Uremovich in the offense. He's in there again. Galladay low. He just got their feet tangled up. They love to run that jet sweep to Galladay. He's got pretty good rushing numbers this year, but he got tangled up there with Huff.
196 yards rushing, 10.3-yard average. Of course, you'd like to get him the ball when he's averaging a first down every time he touches the ball. Just got his feet tangled up there, and they lose yardage.
Loss of 4, 2nd and 14, inside of 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter here.
Singled out up top, Galladay again.
They're going to look to Wyman, though. Wyman out there, and he makes the catch. He has had a knack all year of coming up with big catches like that. As Shane Wyman, 1st and goal, Huskies.
Usually they look for him when they get into the red zone, a little bit outside the red zone, but go to him again. That's his 22nd catch on the year. He has 6 touchdowns. 6'4", 252, a big tight end there.
Gain of 25, today's red zone brought to you by Verizon. Here's Santacaterina, works his way to the goal line and takes it in for the Husky touchdown. So Daniel Santacaterina in his first career start caps the drive and it's 6-0.
Fake the jet sweep to Galladay, and the Santacaterina just takes it right up the middle. Northern Illinois coaches obviously felt like they had an opportunity to just run the ball straight ahead of that Kent State defense, continue to do it either with Santacaterina or Huff in the Wildcat. We got coming on late here to this extra point.
Get into position there. Hagan on, Ambrose the holder, and Hagan's true, and it's 7-0. So Jay, a 93-yard drive, 16 plays.
Continuing to run the ball, but made some good throws. Daniel Santacaterina did when he had to, and then punch it into the end zone, getting up 7-0. Fired up.
Take on the night shift. Introducing the new Titan with America's best truck warranty. 5 years, 100,000 miles, bumper to bumper. Black Friday offers start now. Hurry in and save up to $10,000 on Titan XD.
Hey, what do you think that sign says?
Eat more What is Well, it's the start of a word. Something like eat more cheese. Or eat more chili. Chocolate. Eat more chocolate.
No, it's chowder.
Chimichangas. Cheesecake. Chewing gum. It could be chewing gum. That's not how you spell chicken.
Give your gathering something to gather around. Try catering at Chick-fil-A.
Who's ready to tailgate? Yeah! You know, they say the pregame is almost as important as the game. I gotta agree. You guys have your football practice. That's for you. But this is how we get ready. Tailgating! Woo! Do you have a pregame ritual? Like something wacky you do? Like
You should just scream in the mirror. I'm hungry.
I'm on it.
Larry Culpepper, this is for you. Oh. In your face! I go down the pepper here.
That's it. That's it.
Hey, come quicker.
My new beer, Stella Artois, is finished. The people will love it.
Oh, the party's starting!
Originally brewed for the holidays, enjoyed ever since. Stella Artois, post one to remember.
This Thursday, the greatest event in rodeo rides into Las Vegas as 15 All-Stars compete for 10 consecutive nights. This is where champions are made. The Wrangler National Finals Rodeo starts Thursday at 10 Eastern, right here on CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. So, Northern Illinois, Jay, 16 plays, 93 yards, a little over 6 minutes. And the redshirt freshman, the touchdown, his first career rushing touchdown.
Very good, effective drive. I had in my notes, get off to a fast start and run the ball. That's exactly what they did.
Yeah, for sure. Hagan boots it away. And from the 4-yard line, State trying to get something going offensively here. Decent field position, 19-yard return. And the returner slow to get up. And he's injured down on the field. It was Connor Brumfield who was in, beg your pardon, that's Tyson. Zaquan Tyson was the return man there, injured on the play, slow to get up. Tyson, who handles the majority of their kick returns, and it looks like he's going to be able to get up onto 2 feet, but obviously going to need some assistance.
They've lost so many playmakers throughout this season. Last thing they can afford is to lose another one of those playmakers.
Here it is.
And Tyson had an opportunity for a big return there. Just got brought down, and I think his knee a little bit. He grabs that left knee.
Tyson, sophomore out of Miami. Check him on the sideline. So George Bolus and the Kent State offense back on for the 3rd time here. Accumulated just 2 first downs to this point with less than a minute and a half to play in the opening quarter. Actually, they've changed it. It's Reardon in the game now. So they've got Reardon in the game, who's their holder on their field goal unit, and he has several impressive numbers about him in his career, earlier in his career as a quarterback here.
Yeah, well, this year he hasn't. He's 1 for 1 for 3 yards and 1 rush for two yards. But you can see what he's done earlier in his career. We were kind of surprised that they weren't going to Reardon.
Yeah.
We asked Paul Haynes about it. He felt like George Bolus would give him the best opportunity, and here's Reardon.
Here he is, and turns his hands off and trying to get some semblance of a run game going, but Northern Illinois having none of it, absolutely none of it, as Washington had the ball there. Miles Washington, who is also another backup quarterback for them.
This is a defense that struggled mightily early, and in the last 4 or 5 games has been much better, especially against the run. Kevin Kane, their first-year defensive coordinator, getting this 4-3 defense working, playing together as a unit. They've lost guys. They don't have Sean Larry, the great quarterback today, but I don't think it's going to hurt him that much against a team that wants to run the ball more than throw the ball.
Yeah. We saw him in week 3. It was our first, you and I, our first look at him, and they were without Brooks and Smalls in their secondary. Both teams at this point have really been decimated by injuries. Reardon, first throw of the game, goes high, looking for Fackler. Incomplete. He was covered pretty well out there in the flat, so that'll bring on the punt team for Kent State once again.
And as a 5th-year senior, you'd think he'd have a little bit more composure there, kind of drifted, didn't step and set his feet and deliver the ball. Felt the pressure, was falling away. You could see Paul Haynes not happy at all with his offensive production. They're really missing the Holly brothers, though, both of them, offensively and defensively. Nick Holly, their quarterback, has accounted for 70% of their touchdowns on the year.
Kent State with 56 total yards in the quarter. This could very well be the final play of the quarter. Galladay wants to get under this ball, trying to make a play, and he can't. Great job getting down there on Kenny Galladay. They drop him in a hurry. So a touchdown run from the redshirt freshman Daniel Santacaterina, the only scoring in the ball game. The end of the first quarter with the score, Northern Illinois 7, Kent State nothing. We'll return after this. You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network.
Jeremy McNichols keeps running up the score.
Touchdown, McNichols.
As Boise State looks to finish the regular season atop the Mountain West. Boise State at Air Force, today at 3:30 on CBS Sports Network.
Every team has a goal. Every team makes a plan. But only one team in the world has what it takes to succeed, no matter what gets in their way. Find out more at goarmy.com/team.
Did you know Enterprise rents trucks? They do.
I can still rent a car for my entourage. I can share a car just like a real millennial. Or buy one from Enterprise Car Sales.
Nice one, Dad.
Thanks, TV family. They even rent exotic cars. Hello. Not my TV family. Plus, Enterprise picks me up. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
Would this place need? As soon as I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh. I felt bad.
When I hear it now, I know that I was snoring, but I didn't know that it was that bad.
Would you like to put a stop to the snoring? Then you want Pure Sleep, the doctor-recommended #1 snoring solution in the world. When the throat relaxes during sleep, air is forced through the narrowed airway, causing vibration and snoring. Pure Sleep gently holds the jaw forward, opening the airway to stop the snoring. Here you can see the constricted airway. Now look at how Pure Sleep opens that airway to stop the snoring. Try it for 30 days before you buy it. All you do is cover the shipping and handling.
The first night he stopped snoring.
The second night it worked, and the third night, and the fourth night, and I was about in tears because it worked.
Yeah, we definitely needed Pure Sleep.
Visit 34puresleep.com. That's 34puresleep.com, or call 1-800-201-1969. That's 1-800-201-1969.
Our players are challenged every time they hit this field. But every moment in life is a challenge for a young man with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, a lethal genetic disorder. You can help.
Text CURE to 90999 to donate $5.
the American Football Coaches Association's Coach to Cure MD. Text CURE to 90999.
Coach to Cure MD, because these young men deserve a chance to win. Right, Dominic?
Right, Coach.
Just about set to begin the second quarter. Northern Illinois on top 7-0 here on Kent State with Jay Feely and Jill Savage on the field. My name is Ben Holt. Let's get down to Jill, who's got more on that man, Mike Yuremovich. Jill.
Yeah, you guys had mentioned how he had moved down onto the field after last week. I've been watching his communication. He's been having some positive words of encouragement for his quarterbacks. And on that last series, he told his wide receivers as they came off the field, hey guys, they're playing you one-on-one. Wait your turn, you're gonna get your shot. So definitely improved communication from Mike Yuremovich down here on the sidelines.
All right, Jill, thanks. There's Galladay. Jay highlights him there. He's singled up. Instead they give it off to Turner. Barbero's Turner. This young man's got great speed. Great all-around athlete. Can do that, can catch it, can return kicks. He's just a really good player.
You have a weapon like that, you got to find ways as an offensive coordinator to hit him the ball, whether it's jet sweeps, quick pitches, screens, anything to give him space with the ball in his hands.
13 back here is hometown of Akron. Ball gets away, and Santacaterina falls on it back at the 37-yard line. Smart play, all he can do.
They lost 16 yards when Santacaterina got hit on their first drive, and he threw it backwards. Now that one goes over his head, and they're going to lose 13 yards again.
Center is Luke Shively, just got away from it.
It's his first year starting. He's done a good job. He's handled the pressure well. They've been happy with the way he's performed. Not happy with that.
Second and 23. They go to 23 here. Huff. Monster game against Eastern Michigan.
It's the fourth time, man, that they've gone in the Wildcat and given it to Huff and had him just run straight ahead, picking up 5-6 yards each time they do that. It's third and long here, though.
17 total yards on
That's
the
where I'm going, Ben, up top.
Total.
Haven't thrown the ball to him yet.
Here they go. Santacaterina's not going to throw it this time. He took a shot at the 35-yard line. It was Nick Cuthbert, who had close to 40 tackles, Jay, the last 2 games coming in.
Yeah, he's got 8 already tonight. That was a design quarterback draw. Galladay ran. He never looked for the ball. The other receivers ran clearing routes. They never looked for the ball. Very conservative play call in third and almost 20.
He's been a guy that had to step in recently because starting free safety Nate Holly, a senior, suspended from the team. Beast offensive tackles at 111 in 9 games. So he's showing that he can step up there.
To lose both the Holly brothers hurts, but they got to find a way to continue to make plays and keep this game close.
Is the ability to get a job done fast. Introducing the new Rockwell Sonocrafter F Series. It's twice as fast as the competition. Push those guys hard, they stop and cry. Push Sonocrafter fast, it asks for more. You'll cut, sand, and grind faster. Plus, Sonocrafter accepts every manufacturer's blades for a truly universal fit. The all-new Sonocrafter F Series. Yeah, the F stands for fast. The fastest oscillating tool you can buy. Get your Rockwell Sonocrafter F30 or F50 today.
Time has always had its own energy. We move with light, we rise with light, we live with light. Echo Drive, powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen.
Beard hair can be as strong as copper wire. The Gillette Mach 3 is precision engineered to cut hair this tough. No wonder it has the world's #1 selling blades. Mach 3, now as low as $10. Gillette.
This is our workshop. These are our lights. Performance is our tradition. And this is the TLX. Take advantage of some of the best offers of the year at the Acura Seasonal Performance event going on now.
This holiday, visit your local Acura dealer for attractive offers on the TLX. Hurry, this event won't last.
I enlisted in the Army in 2005. I went to Iraq 3 times and Afghanistan once. She's the culprit that ripped our door off. 2,000-pound animal bumping into a steel door creates quite a bit of damage. Actually use the app, take pictures of it right there for USAA, and they take care of the rest. USAA is great about working with both active and separated military. I'm Josh Eilers, and I'm a USAA member for life.
Call USAA today to talk about your insurance needs.
Minute 55 gone in quarter number 2. Daniel Santacaterina and the Huskies on the sideline. It's a 7-0 lead for them. And tonight, the Emerald Coast Classic highlights our college basketball action. Number 7, Virginia and Iowa at 7 Eastern, followed by Providence and Memphis at 9:30 ahead of tomorrow's title game. Only on the 24-hour home CBS Sports.
You had Providence last year. Do you have them this year at all?
I don't. I had them a bunch last year with Chris Dunn and Ben Bentel, both guys drafted. There's Santacaterina. And Jay, because we have cameras all over the place, we get a look at this. Some might not like it, but this is the reality.
They must have caught it in between a couple of helmets there on that run.
Kent State with the ball again. Bolus is back in now. Flows and had a man cutting there. And unable to make that catch there and hold on for it was Kerrigan, the freshman out of Tallahassee.
Had an opportunity to make a play there. If he catches that, he might be gone. There's nobody else behind the corner that was on him there. And missed opportunity for Kent State. When they have an opportunity through the air, they have to take advantage. The receivers have to help their quarterbacks out.
Kerrigan had a big third down catch against Central Michigan a few weeks back. Back in the game. Reardon was in the last series. Now Bolus in this time. Kent State has yet to cross the 50 in this game so far. And Nick Holly was their guy, injured in their last game, and what a difference it's been without him in there.
Yeah, you can see how much he did. He started as a receiver, then switched to quarterback. They wanted their best player getting the ball. 44% of the team's rushing attempts, over 50% of the rushing yards. I talked about it, 70% of all their touchdowns. So they lost a lot when they lost him with an ACL tear. Hopefully it comes back next year.
Bowling Green, 3rd and 8. Bolus on the run. It was in the hands and then dropped. And it was dropped as Foster was on the coverage there again on Kerrigan.
That's 2 drop passes. I mean, that you have to help your quarterback out. That's a good ball. That's an easy catch. Look it in. Yes, you're a freshman. Come up and make a play and help your team and your quarterback out. Unable to do that, they got to punt again.
4th and 8 indeed, and Illinois on top 7-0. Second 3 and out of the game for Kent State to this point. Adams on, there's Galladay.
He's bobbled 2 of these punt returns. Didn't lose either of them.
Hanging punt here, he won't be able to return it. It's the fair catch at the 43-yard line. Galladay and the Husky offense coming back. They've got it when we come back after this.
Hey, come quick! My new beer, Stella Artois, is finished.
The people will love it.
Oh, the party's starting! Originally brewed for the holidays, enjoyed ever since. Stella Artois, post one to remember.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Going up?
Going down like Jack Nicklaus's major record. And I'm not talking about Tiger Woods. I'm talking about Jordan Spieth. This kid's amazing. And think about it. His career, it's just getting started. Nothing's gonna stop him.
Rigged on week 12 of the NFL as our panel of former pro quarterbacks gets you inside the minds of the biggest stars in football. NFL Monday QB delivered by FedEx Mondays at 6 Eastern, only on CBS Sports Network. Daniel Santacaterina, he capped their only scoring drive so far. Here's his resume real quick.
Effective, 5 for 6. He hits Brown on the seam here. Then goes down the sideline to his tight end, Wyman. Nice pass there, good completion, and caps it off, sticking it in the end zone. Pretty good job, pretty effective. Haven't thrown the ball to Galladay yet, kind of surprising to both of us. But they've been running the ball well, been effective rushing the ball. That's what they want to do. They don't want to put too much on his plate too early.
Completed passes to 5 different receivers. On the ground, this is Buonio. Buonio carried a couple of defenders, and he's got the first down. Move the chains.
Good job up front offensively by that offensive line. Do an excellent job protecting the quarterback.
10th first down of the game for Northern Illinois. 7 carries, 35 on the ground for Buonio. 8 carry here. Broke a tackle, spin, still on his feet. They're trying to rip the ball out there. They could not, and Joel Buonio hangs on. A decent pickup after it looked like there was very little. He got 6.
Better not try to tackle Joel Buonio up high. 6'2", 228, big, powerful, physical back. Got to go down low, wrap him up low.
Catarina taking a shot. There's Galladay, and he could not come up with a catch. That was Jarrell Foster. 3 picks this year and 9 PBUs, and a nice job by the junior.
First time they've taken a shot to Galladay. Been used as a decoy. Good route. If he throws it inside, but really, it's just an excellent job by Foster, coming back after he got beat early on the line, getting a hand in there and knocking it away.
Picks, he had 1 against Ohio, 2 in the first half against Akron. Flag on the field.
That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy.
First down. They must have called pass interference. We didn't see a call. They didn't make the signal.
Yeah. Tom Stapleton, our referee. Too many men, we're told.
Okay.
And down close to the 30-yard line, they go with the ball once again. Cunningham in there, number 90 for Kent State. Weren't sure of his availability, but he's going. There's Paul Haynes. Tough year for him. And a month ago, we saw them with a walk-off win at Central Michigan. And it's been tough sledding since. They had Western Michigan down, but Western Michigan still undefeated. Here goes Turner. Speed from him, always fun to watch. Keeps you on the edge of your seat, does the young man from nearby Akron.
You can see the speed here because Borgbait's got an opportunity to make the play right there. Can't get up, loses the edge. Turner gets around the corner and gets the first down.
7, he's got 29 yards. On the ground does Argyros Turner. Good job getting through there by Kent State. Blowing that play up in front was Matt Summers, the hometown product right here from Kent. Good work by him.
Little run blitz. Recognizes it, sees it, gets in the backfield and makes a play, a much needed play for that Kent State defense.
Loss of 5. Here's Tom Stapleton with a call.
Personal foul, hands to the face, defense number 90, half the distance to the goal, first down.
So referenced him a minute ago, John Cunningham, a little too aggressive there. The book is he's physical, and he was too physical there.
Get his hands up in the face. You can't do that. Got to keep him down in the chest area. You get a big play on defense. You get into the backfield, get a stop, and then you get a penalty to move it. Now you've had a penalty once, too many men on the field, giving them a first down. Now hands to the face, another first down. You can't beat yourself.
Something that Kent State normally doesn't do. Third fewest penalty yards in the MAC. They try the right side there, and a short pickup. Not much there for him, for Jordan Huff.
They went Wildcat again with Huff. Yep. Continue to do that. They like that. Just running straight ahead. Just power football.
Junior is Huff out of Mobile, Alabama. Wanyo's back in the game. Santacaterina there will be out of the shotgun. Blake. And the ball hit him, and Kent State's got it. Kent State recovers it. Outstanding work turned in by them. That is LC Refuge. There's Sam linebacker right there to pounce on it. And there's Carey to give Santacaterina an earful.
19 fumbles, 11 gain coming in. Now they get their 12th fumble. Had to get a turnover. Needed a play on defense. Kent State gets it.
Away. Away is the smell of victory. And the smell of burgers. Away is always having home field advantage, even when you're miles away from home. Find your away for a dealer in the RV that's right for you. Visit GoRVing.com.
Julie? Wow, you look tired. I got up at 3 a.m. for Black Friday, but I saved hundreds. How'd you make out?
I slept in. Still got a great deal.
Oh.
There's a more civilized way to do Black Friday at your GMC dealer. Get this low-mileage lease on this 2017 Acadia SLE1 for around $299 per month. Or choose $1,500 purchase bonus cash on select models. GMC, we are professional grade.
Here's one of our best elves hard at work. What's right there? Nothing.
A touchdown. Come on.
Santa, the Davidsons are here to see our workshop.
Oh, well, hello. This is my sleigh. It's how I deliver all the presents by myself.
Santa, you got anything else going to Albany?
By myself.
Ship with FedEx Ground at FedEx Office. It's how the holidays arrive.
If Old Spice sweat defense helps keep me feeling dry, how would they know I worked hard? I've got to make stuff harder. There, that's hard.
Around the world, around the clock, in defense of all we hold dear back home. Learn more at Navy.com.
Inside of 10 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Fumble recovery by LC Refuge. We'll get more on that in a moment. But coming up at the it's halftime report powered by Ram Trucks. Adam Zucker, Rick Neuheisel, and Brian Jones. Get you caught up on all of today's college football action, and there's a lot. It's coming up on the halftime report powered by Ram. And here's Refuge. Second straight game, Jay, that he's recovered a fumble, his fourth of the year.
23rd turnover that this defense has gotten. One of the big positives for this team is turnover margin. They're plus 11 now in the turnover margin. Kept them in games. You know, they had the poor game against Bowling Green. The last 6 games before that, though, were tight games.
35 plays to 15 now in favor of Northern Illinois in this game, and the Husky defense does the job in there. That's Corcoran. His way into the lineup, number 12, and for Kent State, it's not been pretty offensively so far.
No, 15 plays now, only 54 yards. You can see all 4 punts. They had one really successful play, threw it down the seam. Other than that, that was their tight end, Fackler. Other than that, they haven't really done anything at all.
One ball they've thrown in the direction of Kenny Galladay, and it was knocked away by Foster. Bolus keeps it, runs right up the middle, and breaks away. Bolus across midfield. They've been over the midfield line now. He's trying to take this in for the touchdown. No flags, and Bolus takes it in, an 85-yard touchdown run in a golden flash.
How about this job by Bolus? I didn't know that he had this kind of speed. Just takes it, quarterback draw, design quarterback draw. Poor angle there and poor tackling by Northern Illinois. You got to come up and make that play as the safety. Unable to do that. Bolus takes it to the house. Traquan Smith unable to come up and make that play. What a turn of events.
Fumble recovery by LC Refuge. Here's Shane Hines out of Clarkston, Michigan. He knocks it through, and this game is tied up at 7 apiece. An 85-yard touchdown run for George Bolus. Paul Haynes and his guys even this thing at 7.
We live in a pick-and-choose world. Love or like, naughty or nice, calm or bright. But at bedtime, why settle for this? Enter Sleep Number. Don't miss the ultimate Sleep Number week going on now. Sleep IQ technology tells you how you slept and what adjustments you can make. She likes the bed soft. He's more hardcore. So your sleep goes from good to great to wow. Give the gift of amazing sleep, only at a Sleep Number store. Right now, save 50% on the ultimate limited edition bed. Hurry, end soon. Learn more at sleepnumber.com. No better sleep with Sleep Number.
What do you got to offer us today?
Balance transfer, that's my game. Bank you never heard of, that's my name.
Thank you. Next.
Watch me make your interest rate disappear.
There's gotta be a better way to find the right card.
Whatever kind you're searching for, creditcards.com lets you compare hundreds of cards to find the one that's right for you. Just search, compare, and apply at creditcards.com.
A 1, a 2, a 3% cash back.
Time has always had its own energy. We move with light. We rise with light. We live with light. Echo Drive, powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen.
Introducing the Work Switch Driver. With 2 rotating chucks, you can switch between bits in a second and get projects done twice as fast. Switch from drilling to driving and more. Power through your projects faster and easier with a Work Switch Driver. Get yours today.
It's Black Friday at Verizon, and people are ready. Because they know a deal is only as good as the network it's on. Verizon gives you the best network and a lot more. Our best deals of the year on top Android phones, like the Pixel, phone by Google, and the Samsung Galaxy S7. $10 per month and no trade-in required. Or get an iPad Mini 2 for $99. Shop our best Black Friday deals in stores today only. Hurry and get it all at Verizon.
College football on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Ram Trucks, America's longest lasting pickups. By Lowe's. By Auto Trader. Find the perfect new, used, or certified pre-owned car on Auto Trader. And by Dr. Pepper. It's a college football tradition.
Some images from Northern Illinois and their history. They had won 3 of the last 5 conference titles. What a resume it's been for them since 2010, Jay.
Yeah, and that's what made the start to this season, starting 1-6, so difficult. And Rod Carey and his crew, they had a new offensive coordinator, a new defensive coordinator, a lot of injuries, especially Drew Hare, their quarterback, who they lost. You know, a guy who meant so much, over 6,000 total yards. We talked about what Kent State lost to Nick Holly. Northern Illinois loses Drew Hare at the beginning of the season, and this is a guy that had led their team 37 touchdowns in his career, and he's done, and then they go through all their quarterbacks as well. But very difficult start for Rod Carey and his crew, and they came back from it. And in this game, now Paul Haynes, I mean, Northern Illinois is going in to score. They get a turnover. Kent State gets the ball back, and Bolus takes it to the house, and now this game is tied. Totally changes the whole dynamics of this game.
It is, and issue with the play clock here now. Must be a CBS Sports Network thing, Jay, because Nick Holly, the game we did at Central Michigan, had the longest rush of the year for Kent State. Of course, Bolus now an 85-yard run on our air with the longest run of the year for Kent State. So good for those guys. Looked like the same play.
I like it.
Right?
It was very similar.
It was. So an issue with the play clock.
The only difference, Holly ran through a couple tackles on that play.
Yeah.
Whereas Bolus basically was untouched. Great blocking up front.
Yep. So Tom Stapleton there, our referee. The officials letting both coaches know the situation.
I thought they were just giving me time to talk.
Well, that could be the case. Neither one of us have a problem with that. With Jay Feely, Jill Savage on the field, Ben Holden. Here's Stapleton with an update. It looks like, maybe not. clock in the stadium. That's the issue. They're going to keep track of it until they can effort to get that fixed. On the field, Hines puts the right foot into it. Turner, dangerous weapon, outstanding return man from the 5. Turner broke a tackle, spins away, and he's upended. Very good return, about a 27, 28-yard return. They say 31 officially. Here's the touchdown.
Well, you're going to see here great blocking up front, drop back, just a design quarterback draw, and then excellent blocking right here. And then watch this now. You got to come up as the safety, and you got to come make that play as he's going to just come right through here and run straight ahead, poor angle, come up and make the play. You don't make it, you don't even hit him, and then Bolus takes it to the house. Excellent job by Kent State, but a poor job tackling by Northern Illinois defense that has played well over the last 4 weeks.
On further review, I say that kidding. The return was 28 yards officially, so we got that set. 32-yard line. Santacaterina turns, hands the ball off there to Buono. Wait, 45 and counting to play in the half, and it looked like a 10, maybe a 14-point lead for Northern Illinois. Now sees, after that turnover, as you mentioned, Jay, this game tied at 7.
First charge timeout, Kent State. 30-second timeout.
So the Golden Flashes will talk it over. 2nd and 7 upcoming for them. And their defense, Northern Illinois, they'll talk things over on the near side.
Paul Haynes was fired up. He came out, called timeout, ran out to his defense and lit him up. Not happy with something he saw there.
Well, it's the final MAC game of the year here on our network, and some of the highlights, Jay, it's been a really good year for this conference.
Well, we saw them earlier in the season lose a game that they shouldn't have lost, come back, had a really good season, clinched the MAC East. This is going to be a huge game, obviously. Toledo, Western Michigan later today. We had met Western a couple of times this year. Eastern Michigan just with an awesome season for Chris Creighton and his group. You know, we've had them, you and I have, a couple of times the last 2 years.
And Miami.
And Miami, absolutely.
Wow, what a turnaround. 0-2 when they run the table and conference play, so another good year. Action, we're glad to be with you today. Here's Galladay with his first catch of the game, Jay. They've gone to him twice with 8:25 to play in the half. I know you're surprised by that.
Yes, but I like this play. Find a way to get him the ball. You bring him in motion, then bring him back, run a clear out route, and then just get him the ball. Not a hard play, kind of a little rub route there. Get him involved, get him in the game, get your quarterback comfortable throwing him the ball.
He is on the heels of Tommy Lee Lewis. Second spot, receptions in a single season.
I love the story too, because Galladay, 5'11", 6 foot maybe, coming out of high school, wasn't recruited by Northern Illinois, goes to North Dakota. They have a coaching change. They call up Rod Carey. They say, listen, he's 6'4" now. You might want to look at him.
Yeah, and Carey had a connection when he was there, so that was certainly a huge part of it. Cuthbert wrestles down Buono. 3rd down upcoming. And see what the Husky offense wants to do here on a big conversion attempt for them. And there's, it is a Galladay. Great numbers.
Yeah, only over 2 seasons. You know, that's the key factor. 156 yards coming in, 156 catches coming in.
Here's 3rd down. Buono gets through there, gets to the 2nd level. They drop him, but he's got the 1st down. And just to put a bow on that, he moved into 6th all-time last game against Eastern Michigan, and he passed a guy we were just referencing his team, P.J. Fleck, who played at Northern Illinois.
P.J. Fleck has the other receivers, the best in the conference. 2 best receivers in this conference. Obviously, Galladay and Davis at Western Michigan.
Yeah, residing both in the MAC West. Here's Blake in motion. Had issues with him last time. Galladay runs open. They got him doubled. He throws it, and it's knocked away. Again on the coverage, Jarrell Foster, who has been up to the challenge, knocking 2 away from Kenny Galladay.
This was designed the entire way to go to Galladay. He was open early. You're going to see him get open right there, but because there was pressure, Santacaterina had to step up in the pocket. He was late delivering it. The ball's underneath, and that gives Foster the opportunity to get back in there. That ball was delivered on time. That's 6.
2nd and 10. 2 tight ends. Crawford 88, Wyman 35 in motion. They get settled in. Glasper went back the other way now. A little stutter step and then just puts his head down and gets what he can there. He's able to pick up about 3 on the run. Third down, well, they're going to say 2, so 3rd and 8 here, Jay.
And I think you're in 2-down territory. Christian Hagan, long of 41, missed a couple times last week against Eastern Michigan. And I think as an offensive coordinator, it helps you if you know that. If a coach tells you, head coach, hey, we got 2 downs to get this first down. Galladay's in the slot.
29, Santacaterina just throws it away over there. And Kent State wanted a hold on the right side of the Northern Illinois line. They don't get it, so they're going to bring on the punt group here to send it downfield. Paul Haynes and his guys come up. 3rd down stop, forcing Ambrose to come on and boot it away.
If you know you have 2 downs there to get it, you don't have to go for the first down and try and get all 8 yards. You can get 5, 6. Your quarterback can run it out and get part of that, then go for it on 4th down, then go for the whole thing, don't get it, and now they're punting.
As Calhoun is the man at the 10. Ambrose going to try to touch this down in there, and fair caught at the 15-yard line by Calhoun. 6:16 to play in the half. 22 yards on the punt. A lot of close games for this Kent State team, and certainly you can look back when you have a tough year and look at numbers like that, but those are the facts for them.
4-point loss to Akron, a 4-point loss to Miami, a 4-point loss to Ohio. They played Western Michigan tough. 3 of those losses, they had leads in the 4th quarter, weren't able to convert those into victories. Paul Haynes talked to us about a process trying to build this program, not just have good teams. He said here at Kent State, we've had good teams. We've never had a good program. He's trying to build that program on and off the field.
Interesting look here. Bolus, last drive, an 85-yard touchdown run. He gave it off to Rankin here, and Northern Illinois, the defense does a good job. The right side there, forcing him into a loss of 1. There's Shurin, part of it. He's had injury troubles throughout the year. They've got him back in recent weeks. Redshirt sophomore out of Florida.
Only 1 completion so far for Kent State.
He can make it 2 here on the run. Here they come. He fires, and that runs incomplete, nearly intercepted. It was a Lutu that was there. Then Mays trying to come in and clean up, but he couldn't get his hands on it either.
Normally the sure-handed Ernest Calhoun, a former walk-on, has come on. He's got 78 catches in his career, unable to come down with this. Another pass that should have been caught by his receivers. Kent State receivers not helping their quarterbacks out at all.
And Calhoun, 78 career grabs coming in, 7 touchdowns. He had their only touchdown in a loss at Bowling Green last week. The flashes are 0-4 on 3rd down. Can they convert here? Bolus out the goal. He was in the end zone and just got rid of it in time, so says the referee.
Got past the line of scrimmage. He was outside the pocket, so it's not intentional grounding. Had it been, you're right, Ben, he was in the end zone. That could have been a safety. You can see there he's outside the pocket. Line of scrimmage is at the 14. He's right at the line of scrimmage.
Jay there, Sutton Smith on the pressure. 4th and 11, Galladay back. Awaiting the punt again. 3rd 3 and out for Kent State on the day, and here's flags flying all over the field. Big conference here. Referee's Tom Stapleton.
There was movement on the punt team, but whether or not it was incited by the defense.
Here's the verdict.
Offside. Defense number 12. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
So Corcoran, the guilty party for Rod Carey's team there. From Adams. on it, flagged down at the 50-yard line. .5:22 to play in the half in a 7-7 game. Northern Illinois trying for its 5th win of the season.
You're going to see holding here.
During the kick, illegal block in the back, return team number 29. 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick, first down.
So Rod Carey getting the word. Of course, not liking it, but Jay, you mentioned the first.
Like it?
No, the first 7 games really difficult for a multitude of reasons, but lately this team's playing well.
Yeah, the first one was they lost Drew Hare, but they had to come back, find a way to refocus. Rod Carey's message was what we do works. He knows they started 12-2 his first year. Went 11-3, 8-6. They've been in the championship game the last 6 years. Trust the process. They've been able to turn it around. You know, and it's really a credit to them. And I thought it was really interesting that Rod Carey told us that he thought his coaching staff that it was the best job they've ever done in his tenure here as coaches.
And that's saying something.
Absolutely.
The winning pedigree they've built. Championship game in the MAC the last 6 years. That string will stop. It'll be Western Michigan or Toledo representing the West. First down run, not much there, maybe a yard.
And that game, you know, for the MAC, there's a lot riding on that. If Western Michigan can finish undefeated, be the representative of the group of 5, get into the Cotton Bowl. For the conference, that elevates the standing of the conference.
62 yards on the ground for Boignon. Lake in motion, drifts in. That was Jordan Huff that time, and it'll bring up a 3rd and about 6 for Northern Illinois inside of 5 to play in the half.
Nick Cuthbert, the outside linebacker, number 37, he's got 12 tackles already in this game. That gives him 49 in the last 3 games.
It's impressive. Former walk-on, great story.
Academic All-American, very smart, obviously.
3rd and 6 for Santacaterina. Looks to the air, outside. Blake's got the catch. He's got the first down. As Christian Blake, they spot him out at the 47-yard line, so a big conversion for Northern Illinois. Gain of 16.
Blake was the one that the ball hit when they snapped it early. Turned it over to Kent State. Nice catch there, converting, moving the chains. Really needed that. 4 minutes left here in the half.
Jordan Huff. There's Cuthbert again with another tackle. As if he knew the play, it seemed like there. Right spot at the right time. Down to Jill Savage for more on Nick Cuthbert.
A guy that absolutely excels in the classroom. It's exactly the kind of guy that you want on senior day. He graduated in 3.5 years with a 3.97 GPA. He's going to finish grad school this May in 1.5 years, guys.
Yeah, an aspiring Secret Service agent, we were told. 3rd down upcoming for Cuthbert and the defense of Kent State.
Big play for both teams, Ben.
Yeah,
to get a stop by Kent State, try to get the ball back, score, maybe take the lead before halftime. In Northern Illinois, you were rolling. You had all the momentum. You were down going in to take a 2-score lead, turned it over, and then gave up the big run.
Katarina looking to the sideline. Mike Jeremovich, their offensive coordinator, on the field for the 2nd straight game. Here's the shot to Galladay. Galladay against Foster, and he could not come up with a catch. One-on-one there, and Foster up to the challenge again.
Love the play call. A really good throw by Santacaterina. This is the play that Galladay usually makes. You can see he's got 2 steps on Foster. The ball is there. He's got an opportunity to make this play, just can't haul it in. Hits his left hand. Surprised he didn't lay out for that ball. If he lays out, he might have caught it.
So brings on Jake Ambrose. And stoppage in play here. Timeout by Kent State. That's their 2nd.
Yeah, an interesting timeout. It was an incomplete pass, so the play clock wasn't going. You got 3:11 left. Now that leaves you with 1 timeout to try to drive basically the length of the field after this punt.
Talking to his group, making sure they're prepared, know their assignments. timeout for his team remaining. Northern Illinois has got all 3 of theirs. It comes into play here late in this first half. Huskies into position. Ambrose gets it away. Good job getting down there. It was Mays coming in to finish off Calhoun. A 41-yard punt. Foster was in there as well. Good job by that group. Let's now take a look at today's quarterback profile brought to us by Sonic, and these 2 guys, the 4th different starting quarterback, each of these guys for their respective teams this year.
George Wallace only has 1 completion, but he does have that big 85-yard touchdown run. Santacaterina missed a couple of times going to Galladay lately. Not bad balls, though. Balls that Galladay could have and probably should have brought in. George Wallace, his receivers have dropped 3 passes already.
On first down. Nowhere to go for Rankin.
Northern Illinois got 3 timeouts. They could get a stop here, call timeouts, which they didn't do. Rod Carey didn't call them. Play clock's running, 2:45 left. Try and get this ball back and score, take the lead before halftime. Yep. I expect if they stop him here and the play clock's running, he'll call timeout after this play.
Ball spotted at the 6. 2nd and 11 upcoming.
Tell Don Treadwell, offensive coordinator for Kent State, he's trying to use up all that play clock, run it down as much as he can.
The handoff to Rankin, forced out of bounds. Good work by Northern Illinois. That'll help them there.
They wind the clock. The play clock is still running. And the game clock down to 2 minutes. No timeout by Rod Carey. Surprised he's not calling timeout. You have 3 of them.
I'm with you. He's thinking about it.
Well, Don Treadwell, he's content. If you're not going to call timeout, I'm just going to let it run all the way down, try and take as much. I'm sitting at my 9-yard line. I'm not thinking about scoring. I'm just thinking about getting to halftime with the tie game.
3rd and 8 situation. Clock moving with 35 to go in the half. Play clock down to 5. Bolas gets the play away. Flings it, fired it nearly. That one looked like it could have been absolutely intercepted there. Coming in was Traquan Smith to break it up.
Traquan Smith was the safety that took the poor angle on Bolas, but a good job here, a good angle. Didn't get his backhand on the receiver. You get a pass interference. Came through, broke up the pass. See a punt here by Kent State. Should have good field position.
Bolas's last 6 attempts, no completions. Adams on to punt it. Galladay awaits. Fair catch made by Galladay at the 47-yard line. So, yeah, Jay, 1:22 to go. You've got all 3 timeouts, and you're on Kent State's side of the field. Things looking good for the Northern Illinois offense here.
Yeah, you have plenty of time, but I still go back. You gave up 80 seconds by not calling timeout on 1st and 2nd down. That could be the difference between a touchdown and 3 points.
Removich has his guys on the field, the offensive coordinator. 2nd stint at Northern Illinois. He's here with Dave Dorn, and then Dorn went to North Carolina State, still there, and he came back this past offseason. Kevin Bourne, nice job by him. 27 in there to make the tackle, leading the charge on Joel Blagno.
He's got 12 tackles on the day as well. It's basically been Bourne and Cuthbert getting in there making plays.
Bourne's a player, so is Cuthbert. Here's Santacaterina looking for Galladay. Came back, throws, now makes the catch, does Galladay. And he gets a first down inside of the 30-yard line. Gain of 18 for the Huskies.
That was an interesting play. They ran a double move, but not a double move to go deep. They were playing off coverage, so they just threw a back shoulder pass to Galladay.
And a whistle.
Rolling on the field is a completed pass. The play is under further review.
So Steve Verjanik, our replay official, who is directly next to us, Wants to take a look at that and talk to Tom Stapleton, our referee.
Just to see if Galladay made the catch before he was out of bounds. Let's take a look. Here's the pass, little back shoulder. There's the catch.
Close, but I think he's in.
It looks like he's in there. I thought I could see a little bit of green in between the white of his shoes and the white of the sidelines. It's a clean catch, so it's all based on that right foot. They called it a completed pass originally, so you'd have to have indisputable evidence. This should be a good angle here. Now, is that left foot down? I think that left foot's down. That's a completion.
Yeah, I'm with you. Close, but I'm with you. I think it's going to stand. Take their time and look at it.
Ball will be at the 28.
After review,
There it is.
the ruling on the field of a completed pass stands. First down.
Stapleton with the verdict.
You got first down on the 28. You got 3 timeouts, plenty of time. You can run the ball, you can continue to throw it.
Need of 13 is Santacaterina for 112. He's found 7 different receivers. Thought about the throw, kept it, and didn't get far. And on the run play there, as Terrence Waugh was waiting for him to drop him. Timeout taken by Northern Illinois. So they've got 2 remaining with 53 seconds to play in the half, and 2nd and 8 when play resumes. Carey in there with his guys, and said he's relied on Joe Novak and Jerry Kill, 2 former head coaches at Northern Illinois, to help through a tough year. There's Hagan. What's his range?
His long this year is 41. When I watched him warm up going that way, it was into a little bit of breeze. I think it's died down somewhat now. But really, you want to be inside of 40 yards. So you're looking at trying to get past the 22, 21 yard line. They're a little bit outside of his range. Now, they might take a shot from there if that's where they have to do, but they definitely feel more comfortable. They pick up 5, 6 yards. I still think you're thinking a touchdown, though, right now. You're not thinking a field goal yet.
Well, if they do, he had one block last game against Eastern Michigan. He hit one off the crossbar from 47 and made one from 33. 2nd and 8 now. Rid of it. Dangerous throw, and it's intercepted. It was very dangerous as Kent State comes up with a pick. They're in business with 46 seconds remaining as Jamal Parker came in and made the play. A 32-yard return.
Poor decision by the redshirt freshman. Getting a little bit of pressure and just throws the ball. A desperate throw there when you didn't need to. Throw the ball away, get to 3rd down. You're close to field goal range. 2nd time they've turned the ball over when they're going in to score, and now you've given Kent State not only life because they converted the first one, but now an opportunity to take the lead before halftime.
So how about Parker last week? Had 2 interceptions, the first 2 in his career. He's a true freshman. He comes up with a huge one there for his 3rd in his career, 3rd of the season. So Kent State with a timeout, 46 seconds remaining. And they'll go 5 wide here. Bolus, quick throw, finds Rankin. Rankin got away from Peyton, and Rankin gets to the 47, 1st down. The clock will stop momentarily as they move the chains. 12 on the pass play. Bolus, a quick throw. Catch is made, and they get it inside of the 40. That's Calhoun on the grab. There's Calhoun.
Gotta go quick. You're not in field goal range yet. I might have used my time out there, using up a lot of time.
Bolus. Nowhere to throw. They get
have to use it.
Yep, for sure. You're right. No question. Haynes was right there behind the official and takes the timeout with 13 seconds remaining in the half.
Bolus has got to get rid of this ball. Don't take this. There's no reason to run it there. You're wasting time. Just throw the ball away, get an incomplete pass, keep that time out. Now that you don't have it, you're basically forced to either throw to the sidelines. You can stop the clock if you get a 1st down when they move the chains, but then you got to hustle spike the ball for your kicker. We saw Shane Hines, his longest 43, had a game winner against Central Michigan. That's his last field goal, though. He hasn't had a field goal attempt since the Western Michigan game.
Primed and ready. Knocked through a 35-yarder to win that game. 3rd and a yard. It's a long yard, too, almost 2. 13 seconds left in the half, no timeouts for Kent State. Bolus, quick throw, incomplete, was looking for Rankin. So now what do you do here, Jay?
You're looking at about a 56-yard field goal. They tried one earlier with Hines from 54. He missed that. Got the wind at your back a little bit.
No indication they're going to do that. He's still on the sideline there. And timeout taken by Northern Illinois. They've got one left.
30-second timeout.
So I'm going to make sure they've got their ducks in a row.
I think that kind of helps Kent State that they took the timeout. There was confusion. They weren't sure what they wanted to do, if they wanted to try the long field goal or throw the Hail Mary.
Kevin Kane, he's in the black ball cap there next to number 40, Folliard, their defensive coordinator.
So you got 9 seconds. You have a decision to make as Kent State. Do I throw a Hail Mary or do I just go for the I think you're just trying to get the first down here. Then the clock would stop as you move the chains, then you'd be able to get up quickly, spike it, and then have the field goal attempt. Now they changed their mind. They're going to go for the long field goal. And that's why I said I think it helped Kent State by Northern Illinois calling that timeout. Now I watched Hines kick, especially before that Central Michigan game. He has the range when he hits it well to make this. There's a little bit of wind at his back.
5, and of course Rod Carey's going to play the game and take the timeout, try to ice him.
Northern Illinois, 30-second timeout.
When Hines made that game winner that you and I both saw against Central Michigan, that was interesting. It was his first game winner ever at any level, college, high school. This is a big kick here. It's a tie game. You have the opportunity to kick a big field goal. Last game of the season. To me, there's no pressure on this kick. It's 56 yards. You just let it rip. Trust yourself. Let it rip. If you miss, no big deal. You go in at halftime, it's tied. You have everything to gain, nothing to lose on this kick. And as a kicker, that's the way you want to try and think about it.
Did you see him before the game today?
No, not today. Obviously, we talked a lot after the game. We took a picture together after the game last time.
So they're spotting this. Looks like 56 would be a career long for Shane Hines. And Hines pushes it left and short. And Paul Haynes and his guys, 4 seconds remaining. And it remains a 7-7 game.
Trying to hit it there, got it a little bit high on his ankle, and you could see the turf come up. You don't want to see that as a kicker when you hit it behind the ball. You're not going to get a clean hit. Didn't get a clean hit there. Not his best effort.
Redshirt sophomore out of Clarkston, Michigan.
Northern Illinois looks like they're just going to take a knee. I'm aggressive. I'd take a shot at
I would too. Last game of the year, right? Well, potentially. And they'll take the knee, and they go to half, Jay, tied at 7 apiece against Kent State. We'll hear from their head coach momentarily. Jill Savage down on the field. Part of our crew today, we'll talk with Paul Haynes, the 4th-year head coach at Kent State, get his thoughts on the opening half. And let's get down to Jill with Paul Haynes. Jill.
Thank you so much, Coach. Let's talk about the defense. The turnovers keeping you in this game. What have you seen from them in the first half?
Just discipline. That's kind of how we went into this and talked about that. We got to be disciplined. It's option football. So our guys are doing a good job of just being disciplined.
Offensively, we saw the big explosive play. How do you get more sustained offense in the second half?
You know what? We got to sit there and it's just pad level and blocking. We got to do a better job in winning on first down. We're getting behind the sticks, and they're able to blitz us, and we can't get behind the sticks.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Ben?
Thank you, Jill. That's the end of the first half with the score Kent State 7, Northern Illinois 7. Make sure you stay tuned for the halftime report, powered by Ram Trucks with Adam Zucker, Rick Neuheisel, and Brian Jones from New York. You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports.
Jeremy McNichols keeps running up the score.
Touchdown, McNichols.
As Boise State looks to finish the regular season atop the Mountain West. Boise State at Air Force. Today at 3:30 on CBS Sports Network.
Introducing the Work Switch Driver. With 2 rotating chucks, you can switch between bits in a second and get projects done twice as fast. Switch from drilling to driving and more. Power through your projects faster and easier with a Work Switch Driver. Get yours today.
Beard hair can be as strong as copper wire. The Gillette Mach 3 is precision engineered to cut hair this tough. No wonder it has the world's #1 selling blades. Mach 3, now as low as $10. Gillette.
With class exclusive load leveling rear air suspension to confidently tow the heaviest loads, and the largest available touchscreen in its class, the proven strength of Ram 3500 from the family of America's longest lasting pickups has the power to light up every holiday. And now get great deals at the Ram Black Friday event. Get 0% APR for 72 months or an average $11,000 in total values on select Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab models in dealer stock.
I see. Are you one of the millions of Americans worried about change? Do you lose sleep on what could happen to your assets and hard-earned money? Are you looking for a better way of life with more freedom, security, and asset protection? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you should consider investing in the country of Belize. Belize is an independent English-speaking country only hours from the U.S., with strong banking and asset protection laws. In fact, Belize is one of the last tax havens left in the world. Belize also has a very low cost of living, tropical climate, and is home to some of the best real estate opportunities in the world. To find out more, go to buybelize.com. So, if you're frustrated, nervous, and worried about change, go to buybelize.com to invest and secure your future. That's BUYBELIZE.com. Don't wait, or it may be too late.
Now playing on DirecTV Cinema.
My dad joined Starfleet because he believed in it. I joined on a dare.
You joined to see if you could live up to him.
This is my last report as the captain of the Starship Enterprise.
Hold on to something!
Movies start at Channel 125.
You are watching the CBS Sports Network Halftime Report, powered by Ram Trucks.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ram Halftime Report. I'm Adam Zucker alongside Rick Neuheisel and Brian Jones with the score in Kent, Northern Illinois, and Kent State tied up at 7 apiece. Let's check out the scoreboard now with our highlight blitz starting in the ACC. NC State getting under the Tar Heels' skin, Rick.
Matthew Days takes the direct snap here, Adam, and finishes an 18-yard touchdown jaunt. Puts the North Carolina State crew ahead. Hey, Brian, let me ask you a question. When you're in a little fight, a skirmish, do you punch a guy right in front of the official?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say no.
That's what Jalen Dalton did, and he's ejected.
Well, Carolina's getting frustrated. They need a win to keep their Coastal Division hopes alive. If they lose, it goes to Virginia Tech, and right now they're trailing NC State, who's lost 5 of 6, 21-7. All right, now to last night, BJ. We were watching Darius Geis as much as we were watching the ticker during this thing.
Yeah, Mr. Geis went the right way this time. 45 yards on this little trot to the end zone, 285 on the evening. Second time this year he's gone for over 200 in a game.
He just needed one more against Florida, though. And before the game, LSU, according to reports, met with Houston head coach Tom Herman about their head coaching job. Houston's in action right now, and Ed Orgeron, apparently, we're told from The Advocate, met with athletic director Joe Oliva this morning. So Houston maybe a little distracted, Rick, because they go up against Memphis here, and Tom Herman says, well, don't believe everything you read.
Yeah, Memphis isn't distracted. Riley Ferguson has 2 touchdown passes to Phil Mayhew. Here you see one right here in the second quarter. Memphis right now, 27-17. little left time in the half.
And you wonder if this is the last game for Tom Herman there at Houston, Texas, supposedly his dream job. And some reports have a deal with LSU being in place as early as tomorrow. What we do know right now is that Tom Herman's agent is doing a great job.
He is doing a great job. Now, listen, we anticipated this when the Big 12 decided they were not going to expand, leaving Houston as a group of 5 team. This guy has done such a great job in just 2 years. While at the helm at Houston, he was going to be coveted. And remember, he was the offensive coordinator at Ohio State when they beat Alabama, which is what LSU's looking for. Who's got the kryptonite for Alabama?
And who's had the kryptonite for all those big FBS power programs he's faced and he's defeated thus far? It's good to be the king. It's good to be wanted, and he's definitely wanted and worthy of that. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out because you got all these schools within, a short distance of each other vying for his abilities.
And we'll wait and see what happens at Texas.
And Texas, so many voices seem to be speaking for Texas. The administration seems to want to keep Charlie.
Well, too many cooks. I'll say that. And President Finvez, I was with him at a UT function a couple months ago here in New York City, and he is squarely standing behind Coach Strong's back. And, this may affect recruiting something. I don't think so. We saw this movie last year, and you had Charlie Strong on the hot seat, and all those people were saying he was out the door, and yet he went out and he brought home a top 10 recruiting class.
If you truly believe Charlie Strong was the guy 3 years ago, you've got to let him keep going. Now, we'll just wait and see where the power lies at the University of Texas, because obviously there's a lot of scuttlebutt that there's a change that's going to be
more
made.
on this throughout the day as they face TCU later. And as for the marquee MAC matchup later today, undefeated number 21 Western Michigan hosting Toledo. The winner claims the West Division. A win sends the 11-0 Broncos to Detroit, and echoing Coach P.J. Fleck, they row the boat one step closer to a New Year's Six bowl berth. Meanwhile, the Rockets in a spoiler role, but they can also, win the division right here, guys.
Well, I can't think of 2 teams that need to meet each other because both of these teams are mirror images of each other. They have the top offenses in the MAC. They have the top defenses in the MAC. Both post some stellar quarterback play with Woodside and Turl. And Woodside, he has 40 touchdowns on the season. And then the wide receiver core is stellar as well. But I'm going to go with the Rockets' red glare and say Toledo pulls the upset.
Yeah, it'd be revenge for what Western Michigan did to them last year. And the MAC championship game will be in Detroit, Ohio, and Frank Solich awaiting the winner. We'll talk about how today's games will affect the college football playoff when the Ram halftime report continues.
Here, open minds lead to broken boundaries. And when everyone around you is pushing you forward, nothing can stand in your way. And together, that makes us undeniably Kent State.
Because we're known for our manners, they think we can't be unforgiving. Because we work out on a frozen tundra, they think we won't bring the heat. And you know what we say? Nothing at all. Here, on our turf, on our feet, we keep our heads down and our eyes up. And no matter what we face, we answer with sweat. Because match speaks louder than words.
Take on the day shift. Introducing the new Titan with America's best truck warranty. 5 years, 100,000 miles, bumper to bumper. Black Friday offers start now. Hurry in and save up to $10,000 on Titan XD.
Once you get in the Army, you hear the term Ranger, and you look at it as the highest standards. I was extremely proud to be part of the 1st Ranger Battalion. When I was deployed, I knew that USAA was taking care of my wife when she was back home. And now I know with my son that the USAA will continue to provide the insurance and protection we need.
They always say, you've served your country, so we're here to serve you.
My name is Alejandro Villanueva, and I'm a USAA member for life.
Call USAA today to talk about your insurance needs.
There's no one I'd rather hit the road with.
No one I'd rather have dinner and a movie with.
No one I'd rather lean on.
Being in love is an amazing thing. Being in love with your best friend is everything.
The Ever Us two-stone ring. One diamond for your best friend, one for your true love. For the one woman in your life who's both. Ever Us. Available at Kay, Jared, and Zales.
Give your gathering something to gather around. Try catering at Chick-fil-A.
Welcome back to the Ram Halftime Report. A reminder, coming up next on CBS Sports Network, a crucial Mountain West matchup. 19th ranked Boise State and Air Force. The Broncos need a win and a Wyoming loss tomorrow to win the Mountain Division. And then number 7, Virginia and Iowa tipping off a college basketball doubleheader. Now, in addition to number 19 Boise State, there are 3 other games involving top 25 teams still to come today that will have an impact on the college football playoff rankings. None bigger than the Apple Cup. Number 5 Washington and number 23 Washington State in Pullman. You never lost an Apple Cup.
Cougar fans are giddy that with a win, they can be the champs of the Pac-12 North. Right. They're even more excited that they can knock the Huskies, their arch rivals, out of the college football playoff conversation.
Well, the Huskies, you know, they go in with the number 2 pass defense in the league, and last week the Cougars went up against the number 1 pass defense in Pac-12 in Colorado, and they didn't show well. You know, they only converted 26% on third down. They've got to do much better than that, and they've got to be able to run the rock. That's something they couldn't do last week, and they've had balance all season long.
I think Luke Falk and Jake Browning put on a show today.
How about it? First time since 2001 that they're both ranked for this thing, and those quarterbacks always put on a show. Nebraska, also, we mentioned, still in the hunt for the Big Ten West.
Absolute great job by Mike Riley, but Iowa's come alive since they beat Michigan.
They have. They definitely
shutout last week.
Followed that up with a big win over Illinois in terms of the deficit in that ball game. And Armstrong, will he be healthy and be able to get out there? And if he is, how long can he stay on the field?
Yeah, going to be a wild couple days.
Yes.
And
it's what we deserve at this portion of the season, is it not?
Goes well with leftovers, right?
It does.
All right, a reminder over on CBS. It is the Home Depot SEC on CBS today at 2:30 Eastern. Arkansas visits Missouri. And tomorrow, the Iron Bowl. Number 13 Auburn and number 1 Alabama. Our coverage begins at 2:30 Eastern. The NFL on CBS kicks off Sunday with doubleheader action. Many will see the Bengals and Ravens, then most will see the Panthers and Raiders. It all gets started at noon Eastern with the NFL Today. Thank you for watching the Ram Halftime Report. Coming up, the second half of Northern Illinois and Kent State.
This has been the CBS Sports Network Halftime Report, powered by Ram Trucks.
Hey, come quick! My new beer, Stella Artois, is finished.
The people will love it.
Oh, the party's starting! Originally brewed for the holidays, enjoyed ever since. Stella Artois, post one to remember.
Enjoy your phone.
You too. All right, be cool. You got the amazing new iPhone 7 on the house by switching to AT&T. What? And you got unlimited data because you have DirecTV? Okay, just a few more steps.
Door!
It's cool.
Get the iPhone 7 on us and unlimited data when you switch to AT&T and have DirecTV.
Vistaprint's Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals are on now, which means right now, you'll get Black Friday prices on all your favorites. 500 business cards start at just $9.99. 100 postcards start at just $11.99. 3 posters start at just $8.99. Plus, get site-wide savings up to 60% off. But this offer won't last long. So hurry to Vistaprint.com and use promo code BESTDEALS to get Black Friday prices now through November 29th.
2 conies or 2 burgers and 2 tots and 2 drinks. It's like I'm seeing double.
Speaking of double, look.
You guys want to hang out sometime?
Oh, man.
I think I nailed it.
2 can eat for $9.99, so try our classic crispy chicken sandwich. This is how you Sonic.
Starting Black Friday, only Jared has this Pandora holiday gift set. 12 charms and clips, including the Jared exclusive Mrs. Santa Claus charm. All in a Pandora keepsake box. Save $225 on this Jared exclusive.
Hurry into Lowe's today for great Black Friday deals happening all month long. Like 25% off artificial Christmas trees. Plus, get your choice of inflatables for only $69. Make your home happy with huge deals right now at Lowe's.
Just press clean and let Roomba from iRobot help with your everyday messes. Roomba navigates your entire home, cleaning up pet hair and debris for up to 2 hours, which means your floors are always clean. You and Roomba from iRobot, better together.
Beard hair can be as strong as copper wire. The Gillette Mach 3 is precision engineered to cut hair this tough. No wonder it has the world's #1 selling blades. Mach 3, now as low as $10. Gillette.
Halftime here continues. 7 apiece between Northern Illinois and Kent State. George Bullis, an 85-yard touchdown run for the Golden Flashes score. Jay rejoins me along with Jill Savage. We'll look back at the first half highlights and get the second half underway after this.
Start your engines for the fastest, coolest, and most dangerous sports on wheels. Watch CBS Motorsports, starting Sunday at 1 on CBS Sports Network.
Whoa, Dave, did you go camping?
Camped at the store for Black Friday. Saved big. You?
Actually, I got a solid 8 hours.
You snooze, you lose.
Still saved huge.
You won't have to camp out at your GMC dealer to get a great deal. It's Black Friday all month long. Get cash back for 20% of the MSRP on select 2016 Sierra 1500 double cab vehicles in stock. That's over $8,900 on this 2016 Sierra.
Your projects have met their match. Introducing the Work Switch Driver. With 2 rotating chucks, you can switch between bits in a second and get your projects done twice as fast. Say goodbye to all the hassle of an ordinary drill. Switch in a second from drilling to driving, Phillips to flat, drill bit to paddle bit, screwdriver to socket. Power through your projects faster and easier with the most innovative drill driver available, the Works Switch Driver. Get yours today.
Be bold anywhere on Earth. Citizens ProMaster Navahawk GPS, the ultimate in timekeeping technology and accuracy. Live life with no boundaries. A watch powered by any light. Never needs a battery. Citizen.
Is it a childhood dream? Or a newfound interest? Have you always felt compelled? Or did you just discover the field? No matter how it became your passion, Northern Illinois University will help make it your purpose. Find what motivates you. Your future, our focus.
The game is bigger than quick hands, breakaways, or finger rolls. It's bigger than layouts, sellouts, and shooting the lights out. It's bigger than cannons, bells, and wagon wheels in any stadium, field, or score. Because when you play the game for the integrity of the sport, with character, honor, and heart, the game is bigger than just a game. It's a foundation for life.
We inch closer to the start of the second half in the third quarter between Northern Illinois and Kent State. Here in our final MAC game of the season here on CBS Sports Network. Great to see you and be with you alongside Jay Feely, Jill Savage on the field. My name is Ben Holden. And Jay, first half, an interesting one. Couple of big plays and key defining moments we'll look back at in our highlights.
Not really surprising. I thought it would be a defensive battle. You got two teams that play pretty good defense. Northern Illinois had a chance to take a 2-score lead. Santacaterina snapped that ball a little too early and ended up with a fumble. And then Kent State follows it up Bolus with a big run, taking it to the house. And the poor decision here, going in to score again, at least try a field goal. You force a pass on second down. You don't need to throw it away. Get to third down, get an interception, and we got a tie ball game.
Our Valero first half stats and turnovers highlighted. Anything else catching your eyes?
Well, the fact that Kent State, other than those 2 plays, really the inability to do anything. They had 116 yards on those 2 plays, only 45 on their other 24 plays. Have to find a way to make plays, but they got the 2 turnovers. That was something I said in the open that they had to do, had to get 2 turnovers. I think they're going to have to do it again. You know, they got 2, kept them in the game, have to continue to get turnovers, something their defense has been really good at all year.
All right, very good. So Rod Carey's team will get the football as Paul Haynes and the Golden Flashes have it teed up. Interesting note as we watched from our booth at halftime, Hines was out there from the same exact spot when he missed that 56-yarder.
I would always do the same thing. If I miss something in the first half, go back, make it, make sure that you get in your mind the confidence to be able to make that kick.
Shane Hines adjusting, moving one of his guys back a yard or so, and second half is underway. Northern Illinois played very well the last 4 games, trying to end with 5 wins, an outside shot for them. Still in a bowl game if they can win and get some help. Return there of 20 by Turner down to Jill Savage, who had a chance to catch up with Northern Illinois head coach Rod Carey. What did he tell you, Joe?
Yeah, just moments ago he told me he was really happy with the defensive effort. He said we just have to keep them in front of us and continue to execute. He said we're playing pretty well defensively. And as for his quarterback, Santacaterina, making his first start as a redshirt freshman, he said it's been the ups and downs that you would expect to see. He has those 2 turnovers. One of them falls on him, but he said he just needs to calm down here and play well in the second half. Ben?
All right, thank you, Jill. We'll keep our eyes on that. Here is Blake. That's the play that caused the fumble in the first half, and he was trying to run through there. This time they executed correctly.
Yeah, good call there, Ben. They point that out. That's the exact play that they fumbled it on. Snapped it too late, hit Blake's leg, led to the big Bolus touchdown.
So this game tied at 7 apiece. The last game Northern Illinois played, they were down 21-0 on the road against Eastern Michigan. Came back to rally and win that game in overtime, 31-24. Guanyo, the good one here, gets across the midfield line, just over the midfield line. A gain of 16 yards for Joel Guanyo, and first half possessions, they broke down this way, Jay.
It looked like Northern Illinois was going to do what they want. They were able to move the ball, got the touchdown, then they fumble it, then they throw the interception. Kent State settled down. Got 3 guys over 10 tackles already in the first half.
Blake in motion again. Here's Guanyo, gets a hole, bursting through there. He is dropped by Jim Jones, the 6'1 sophomore out of Tallahassee, starting in that middle linebacker spot today after a gain of 8.
That's his 11th tackle. He was one of the 3 guys over 10 tackles. They lost Bo Alexander, and Jones had to step in. And Needham told us that he was really lost. You know, he said he was a deer in the headlights look last week against Bowling Green. It was his first career start, but much better today.
Yeah, they go quick to the Huskies. Guanyo didn't get much. He lost yardage. In fact, it was Terrence Waugh, senior linebacker out of Atlanta, made the tackle. So a 3rd and 3 coming up here now. Comes Blake. They give it to him? No. Santacaterina fakes it, and
he's short.
He is short, no question about it. Waugh got him again there, wrapped him up from behind, took him down. He's playing inspired in his final college game as a member of Kent State's program.
Rod Carey has not been aggressive on 4th down. The number of times he's punted, I think it's the 3rd time on the other side of the 50 going in, but he's chosen on 4th and less than 5 to punt.
Burrows awaits the snap. Catch by Calhoun just across the 10-yard line. 30-yard punt turned in there by Ambrose. 12:34 to play in the 3rd quarter. Kent State getting the football back when we come back in a tie game.
Every team trains hard.
every team prepares to win. But when U.S. Army soldiers take the field, it's best if the other guys don't bother showing up. See if you have what it takes at goarmy.com/team.
This is our workshop. And this is our tradition. These are our lights. And this is our season of performance. Take advantage of some of the best offers of the year at the Acura Season of Performance event going on now.
This holiday, visit your local Acura dealer for attractive offers on the RDX. Hurry, this event won't last.
Preparation is not optional.
Preparation is priority. I prepare when no one is watching. Preparation is part of me.
Advocare Rehydrate, redefining rehydration. Official sports drink of Major League Soccer.
Coach Steve.
Larry, come on, we got a lot of football to watch.
He's in there. Touchdown all the way.
Behold. Maybe next Saturday we won't do this again. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll bring the ice. Let's go, Dr. Pepper here. Let's go.
Checking now with our Chick-fil-A fan cam to see how the fans are reacting. I'll tell you how they're reacting. They're cold, they're drinking coffee and hot chocolate, but they're taking in the ball game here at Dick's Stadium, campus of Kent State University in Kent, Ohio. Northern Illinois and Kent State tied at 7 early in the third quarter. Fourth time Kent State has started inside of their own 20. Quarterback is George Bolus, hands off, and not been able to run the ball very well with Rankin to this point. Bolus has the 85-yard touchdown. He's been fine on that play, and their possessions in the first half, there they are.
2 plays, 116 yards, 24 plays, 45 yards. You know, they broke the big touchdown run. That's really it. And they got on their second possession, 31-yard pass completion to Fackler, their tight end. They have to be able to go play action, Ben, and hit some plays because Northern Illinois is an aggressive defense. Don Treadwell told us that. We got to go play action, and we got to take advantage of their aggressiveness.
2nd and 9. Right out of here, they give the ball off, and then using Rankin, he's their lead guy. This is Miles Washington, sophomore out of New Orleans on the carry. 3rd and about 4 upcoming for the Golden Flashes. Not sure if that guy would play, Folliard. He's a huge part of their team. Leading tackler coming in along with Peyton, those 2 linebackers.
And he's played well today, too. Was in the concussion protocol last week, passed it all. Was able to come out and play.
Yep.
You know, one of your last games, you want to be out there, you want to play. Hopefully you get into a bowl game, but if it's the last game of the season, you don't want to watch it on the sideline.
Huskies are without Shawan Lurie, their outstanding corner in a boot. Bolus trying to convert, and it's underthrown down in front of the intended target at the Bolus trying to convert, and it's underthrown down in front of the intended target at the 29-yard line there. I was looking there for Raekwon James, incomplete, 4th down.
There's no separation whatsoever. Watch all these receivers when we get downfield. As we roll it here, there's going to be no separation. Drops back, looking where to go. You can just see everybody. Defense did a good job taking the crossing route, not allowing anywhere to go with that ball. Really, incomplete was probably the best outcome they could have had there.
You don't say that often, but in that case, you're right. Galladay awaits the punt. Will he get a chance? No, he's going to fair catch it at the 40. So 10:56 to play in the third. Step aside, take another timeout. We'll get our look here at Santacaterina when we come back to Kent.
Take on the night shift. Introducing the new Titan with America's best truck warranty. 5 years, 100,000 miles, bumper to bumper. Black Friday offers start now. Hurry in and save up to $10,000 on Titan XD.
Vistaprint's Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals are on now, which means right now, you'll get Black Friday prices on all your favorites. 500 business cards start at just $9.99. 100 postcards start at just $11.99. 3 posters start at just $8.99. Plus, get site-wide savings up to 60% off. But this offer won't last long. So hurry to Vistaprint.com and use promo code BESTDEALS to get Black Friday prices now through November 29th.
Thought you couldn't afford a hot tub? Well, ThermoSpa's designed one that's energy efficient and requires no costly installation. You simply plug it in and fill it with a garden hose. To learn how you can own a custom-built hot tub, call for a free DVD and information catalog, and we'll include a gift coupon for free delivery and installation. ThermoSpas offers many features found on no other hot tub. Why? Because it's not just a hot tub, it's a ThermoSpas.
Now playing exclusively on DirecTV Cinema.
Me, I've never been arrested. I've never been charged.
Got a job for you tonight.
They're gonna come after you now. You know they will.
I'm just trying to look after my family. Do what they say, kids.
It's going to start raining down on all of us. Not if we stay tight.
Trespass Against Us. Now playing exclusively on DirecTV Cinema.
Sunday, the NFL on CBS has a holiday double play. First, the Bengals toughen out with the Ravens. Then the Panthers take on the Raiders. Check local listings, beginning with JB Tony, Bart, Coach, and Boomer. On the NFL Today, presented by Southwest Airlines. Antonio Gates was a stud basketball player here. He's a stud, sure Hall of Famer in the NFL as a tight end.
One of the best of all time. 2 away from tying our own Tony Gonzalez.
Good one that'll play on Sunday. Galladay, but
got to find a way to give him the ball.
Yeah.
They took a couple shots deep, weren't able to bring it in. His 2 receptions were creative. Put him in motion, found him, double move.
Santacaterina going to him out there, reaches up, he's got it, and he's dropped. The tackle made out there on the corner by Parker, but right on QJ, they go to him, big game.
That's what I want to see.
Yep.
I wrote down at halftime, no fades. They haven't thrown the ball and just let him go up and catch it. That's what he has the advantage. Why would you not continue to go back to him and throw the ball up and let him make plays in the air?
34-yard pickup for Kenny Galladay. Turner goes in motion. Turner gets the football tucked under his left arm. He's got nowhere to go. Good job getting out there and making that tackle by Akeem Peters, who's filling in for Najee Murray today as their Apache.
6'4", 213 pounds, physical wide receiver, plays the ball well, always high points it. Just let your playmaker make a play. Throw it up. They did one where they went double move, threw it back shoulder, but give him an opportunity. Good throw by Santa there.
86 catches on the year for Galladay. Make it 87, trying to stretch. And he stretches, and they say he's down at the 1. Kenny Galladay with a great effort there. He's holding his right elbow, a gain of 28. That does not look good. That does not look good at all. writhing in pain as Galladay did everything he could do to extend, trying to score for his team. And Kenny Galladay, oh, you can hear it. Not good, folks. Not good at all. So they tend to Galladay.
I just hate to see that.
It's
just
tough.
giving everything he has to his team, fighting, physical, trying to get in that end zone.
Kenny Galladay.
You're talking a team that's 4-7.
Yep.
And continuing to work hard and just going through and trying to do anything he can do for his team, continuing to fight. He's been a great leader. The coaches talked about his effort level.
Here's the play. Went down and, oh my goodness.
Just as he's reaching into the end zone, you can see the knee was down before he was able to reach over. That's why they called him down. I think it was a good spot.
That right
elbow. More than anything. I don't care what happens on the field. I mean, this is a guy that has NFL aspirations, could play in the NFL, will be a draft pick. He's fighting for his team. You see a lot of guys shut it down at the end of the year when you're at 4-7. Not him. Not him at all. 4 different quarterbacks. He's continuing to fight. I know he's hurting right now. I just want to give him a ton of credit for being there for his team and his teammates, doing everything he can to try and win.
Everybody concerned. That was an ugly, ugly injury. His right arm.
Yeah, it looked like a dislocated elbow.
Certainly did. So we're going to take a break and let them tend to Kenny Galladay with 10:06 remaining in the third quarter.
Black Friday at Verizon, and people are ready because they know a deal is only as good as the network it's on. Verizon gives you the best network and a lot more. Our best deals of the year on top Android phones, like the Pixel, phone by Google, and the Samsung Galaxy S7. $10 per month and no trade-in required. Or get an iPad Mini 2 for $99. Shop our best Black Friday deals in stores today only. Hurry and get it all at Verizon.
Vistaprint's Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals are on now, which means right now, you'll get Black Friday prices on all your favorites. 500 business cards start at just $9.99. 100 postcards start at just $11.99. 3 posters start at just $8.99. Plus, get site-wide savings up to 60% off. But this offer won't last long. So hurry to Vistaprint.com and use promo code BESTDEALS to get Black Friday prices now through November 29th.
Hey, come quick! My new beer, Stella Artois, is finished.
The people will love it.
Oh, the party's starting! Originally brewed for the holidays, enjoyed ever since. Stella Artois, post one to remember.
Rod Carey, the head coach of Northern Illinois, they're talking to his star wide receiver, Kenny Galladay. Can't even fathom or think what he's got going through his mind right now. Galladay's right arm was badly injured as he stretched, Jay, to try to make a play for his team. You said it, I thought you said it best. Hey, he's a senior, last game, he's out here, he hasn't quit one bit.
Not at all, and Rod Carey, the whole staff has talked about him in such high terms, the kind of man that he is, the character that he has, the effort that he's giving, everything he's done for his team, for his teammates, this program. He's a guy that's been targeted on third down 43 times. That was only second in the country to Zay Jones from ECU. They've gone to him all throughout the year, and our prayers are with him. Hopefully he'll be okay, be able to come back from that and pursue his dream in the NFL.
4 catches for 91, all in the second and third quarter. And it's been, unfortunately for Rod Carey and his team, that kind of year. I mean, you're talking guys, careers over. Drew Hare.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys all over their defense that have been injured. So we get back to the game. We certainly, as you said, JR, prayers with Galladay and his family. Here we go, first and goal. Jordan Huff takes it in for the touchdown for Northern Illinois. So he caps the drive after Galladay did the work, left the game injured, and Jordan Huff takes in another touchdown. He had 3 in their last game, and here's a look back.
We've seen Jordan Huff in the Wildcat throughout this game, most of the time just running straight ahead. Power football right out of the Wildcat, so hard and difficult to come back when you see one of your leaders, one of your best players get injured like that and carted off.
Christian Hagan on to try to make it a 7-point game. Second time today Northern Illinois has had a 7-point lead. It's 7-0 now, 14-7 here in the third. Jordan Huff, his 4th touchdown in the last 2 games, has the Huskies up 7.
Time has always had its own energy. We move with light. We rise with light. We live with light. Echo Drive, powered by light. Any light, never needs a battery. Citizen.
I enlisted in the Army in 2005. I went to Iraq 3 times and Afghanistan once. She's the culprit that ripped our door off. 2,000-pound animal bumping into a steel door creates quite a bit of damage. I actually use the app, take pictures of it right there for USAA, and they take care of the rest. USAA is great about working with both active and separated military. I'm Josh Eilers, and I'm a USAA member for life.
Switch driver. With 2 rotating chucks, you can switch between bits in a second and get projects done twice as fast. Switch from drilling to driving and more. Power through your projects faster and easier with a Word Switch driver. Get yours today.
Give your gathering something to gather around. Try catering at Chick-fil-A.
Tomorrow, make the Home Depot SEC on CBS part of your holiday festivities. It's the Iron Bowl. Auburn takes on unbeaten #1 and still champion Alabama. Celebration starts with the CBS College Football Special presented by Jeep and Auto Trader. College football today. Let's take a look now at the college football playoff poll. Powered by Ram Trucks, Jay.
Well, we're going to go down there tomorrow and watch that game with our sons. The winner of that game is going to get in. You got Alabama. I think they're going to get in. They're going to play in the SEC championship against Florida. And then you got Clemson. I think they're getting in. And I think the next team that's going to get in is Washington. They got a huge game against Washington State. You think the Apple Cup, Washington State could upset them?
Before they lost, you and I had talked about that. I still think that Mike Leach and his guys are going to take them out. So who knows after that, right?
Yeah, no, who knows? I mean, they're going to, if they get through that game, they're going to end up playing Colorado or USC probably, Pac-12 championship. But I think you're going to see 4 teams from 4 different conferences. Should be exciting. Hopefully Michigan's one of them. We'll see. I'm hoping. I don't believe that right now, but I'm hopeful.
Hey, I like your honesty, because I don't know that a lot of people do. Going down there to play in the horseshoe. Here comes Kent State trying to get good field position. Calhoun's a speedster. There's a flag on the play as he was dropped there at the 25-yard line, so we'll check the marker. Tom Stapleton, our referee.
During the return, holding, return team number 15, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Penalty there on Trey Harrell. So there's George Bolus making his first start of the season. 4th different starting quarterback that Paul Haynes has had this year. Nate Holley was the starter. Holley was a wide receiver and running back when the season started. They had 2 young guys that went down in back-to-back games early, and now it's George Bolus.
Yeah, Holley rushed for 920 yards, 10 touchdowns, threw for 868.
It moved. Quarterbacks around and around, and now here we are. Corcoran there to pressure him first. He's dropped in the backfield at the 6-yard line. Is Bolus. So good work by the Huskies. Schwab in there helping out on the play as well.
Nowhere to go with the ball again for Bolus. His wide receivers have not helped him in this game. They have not gotten open well, and then when they've been open, they've had drops.
Schwab getting the sack there. Played a lot the last few weeks due to many injuries. Here comes Rankin with a head of steam. Justin Rankin gets a block, cuts back in. Alutu got there, but he did not get the ball out. He went for it. Peyton came in and finished him off, but a first down for the Golden Flashes.
First time Rankin's been able to get free. They've given him the ball 12 times.
Pick up a 30 there for Rankin.
Big play for that offense. They had the Bolus run earlier in the first half, 85 yards. Other than that, they really haven't done anything on offense to get out of their own end zone. Decided advantage, average start. Kent State's been starting at their 18-yard line. Northern Illinois, 31-yard line. A big advantage, but getting at least to flip the field here if they can't continue this drive.
Play clock under 5. Just get it off. Now they try a reverse here. They get it in the hands of Raekwon James, who's got speed to burn. Here goes James across the 40, and he's shoved out shy of the 30, and takes a spill, but a big gain there for Raekwon James and Kent State.
Excellent play call there for Don Treadwell. You're going to see this entire side of this offensive line create a wall. With the jet sweep reverse. Look at these blocks out here, sealing it, creating the space there for James to get to the edge, pick up a big gain. 2 big runs in a row for Kent State.
4th play, over 30 yards. Huge one there, 31 on that. Giving off and a good tackle in the backfield, getting in there, making the play. They knocked down the ball carrier there. It was DeVoe. He's seen a lot more playing time along with the guy we mentioned earlier, Schwab. Big play from him.
Nice stick from DeVoe. Coming in there and just having good position, coming outside in. That's what you want to do. Don't allow the running back to get outside, coming in and delivering a blow.
Freshman out of Fort Lauderdale. Great program. St. Thomas Aquinas down there.
One of the best in the country.
Yeah.
They are in the championship almost every year.
24 tackles for him coming into the game. Calhoun in motion. Bolus. Looking downfield. Now Peyton chasing him. Bolus is hit. And there's the flag. I was looking for it. The referee couldn't get it out coming up the sideline. Couldn't get the flag out. It looked like he was in the white paint.
Nowhere to go for Bolus. He's just looking, nothing there. So he tucks it and goes up, and then a poor decision, poor play right here. Just waylay it. No need for that. Not a smart football play at all. You're out of bounds. He's going out of bounds.
After the play, personal foul. Late hit out of bounds. Defense number 96. 15-yard penalty, first down.
That was Kelly, number 96.
Yep, not a good decision. He was well out of bounds, so that moves Kent State inside of the red zone.
2 big runs, now the penalty. Now you're down inside the 20. Good answer for this Kent State offense. It had only really 1 drive. It was 1 play, the 85-yard touchdown. Otherwise, they hadn't sustained a drive, had really done nothing.
Illinois, they take an awful lot of penalties. They have all year. 7 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Stayed inside the red zone. This is James. A toss. They weren't fooled. There was Schwab right there to make another nice play. Was Alex Schwab, the redshirt junior.
Don Treadwell getting a little more creative on this drive. Trying to keep that Northern Illinois defense on its heels, not understanding what's coming, the reverse. Couple of pitches at the ball. I do believe at some point, Ben, you got to go play action and take a shot.
Stayed in the Verizon red zone. Brought to you, of course, by Verizon. 20-yard line. 2nd down and 13 upcoming.
Ready, set.
Bolus. Slant there. They make the grab inside of the 15-yard line. Is Kerrigan there. Blew 2 on him. 3rd down upcoming. They need 7. The 7-yard line's where they're looking to get, or the end zone. Ellis looking to the sideline. The clock under 10 again.
Like Fackler, their tight end in the slot. Use his size.
Here's Bolus taking a look. Inside of the 5, knocked away. Good job over there by Isom. He has had a really good freshman year, has Daniel Isom. They love what he's done for him.
Came late, right at the beginning of August. They were going to redshirt him. Just had too many injuries, and Isom gets his hand in there, knocks another pass down. That's his 6th pass breakup of the year. See if Hines can make this field goal. He missed the one left. When he was warming up at halftime going the same way, he missed 6 or 7 of them left trying to make that long kick.
32-yard attempt here for Shane Hines. Colin Reardon is holder. And Hines, no good. Push that one the other way.
Yeah, and sometimes that can play with your mind. You know, you go out there, you missed one left, you come out in warm-ups and you continue to miss left. The last thing you're thinking about when you come out is, I got to play this ball out right. You don't finish and leave it out right.
5:18 to play in the 3rd. We look back.
Just didn't finish that kick at all. You could see his hips were open. Disappointed, because here you had a great drive. You come all the way down the field and you're not able to convert it. You can see his eyes coming up early. Cardinals sin for a kicker. You're looking up to see if you made it instead of keeping your head down, which keeps your chest down, allows you to hit the ball cleanly.
So 2 misses today for Hines. Right back to it goes Santacaterina. Gives up to Buonio. Nice work in there. Guess who, Jay?
Shocker.
Nick Cuthbert.
He is having a game. The last 3 games have just been unbelievable for him. It's his 14th tackle here today. 51 tackles in his last 3 games now.
18 last game against Bowling Green on the road. 18 and 19 against Western Michigan. The game before that here when Kent State had Western on the ropes early. Here's a ball downfield. Braun was there but could not get to it.
Brown stopped his route there and kind of came back to the defender. If he keeps running, he catches that ball in stride and scores. You got to trust your quarterback. It's your job to run the route. It's his job to throw the ball.
With the DJ Braun there, the sophomore. And
remember, they lost Galladay on the last drive.
Exactly. His
they don't have their go-to receiver, especially on 3rd down.
Right arm took a serious hit.
60% completion to Galladay on 3rd down. They don't have him.
The game. 4 of 10. That one overthrown. He looked over there for Blake. And incomplete. 4th and 11 upcoming.
Tough when you lose the guy you're used to going to. So Galladay continued to go to him throughout the season on 3rd down. The only receiver, like I said, Zay Jones at ECU, that had more targets on 3rd down. You got to find a way to get over it. Injuries happen. They know both of these teams have been through a massive amount of injuries. You lose your playmaker, you got to have somebody else step up.
3rd screen out of the game for Northern Illinois. Ambrose on to punt. Calhoun waiting back at his 40. Fair catch. 43-yard line for Ernest Calhoun, a 38-yard punt. And of course, no return, so Ambrose trots off, and the Kent State offense will come back onto the field. Jay, we'll take a look at our Geico difference makers. The guys up on the marquee today, brought to us by Geico. First, it's Galladay.
Yeah, tough to see him go down and get injured. Love watching him play. Just a fun guy because he competes so hard, regardless of the situation with the team. 4 catches, 91 yards, all in the 2nd and 3rd quarter. You know, we look defensively for Kent State. Their difference maker, Nick Cuthbert, 14 tackles. He's been all over the field. 51 tackles in the last 3 weeks. Moved from safety to linebacker. Just a great story.
Now they try jet sweep reverse. Now they're looking to throw. They got reared the other quarterback in there. I like the play, but the ball was short. So they try to get tricky. There's Reardon, who's the holder for Hines, and has also played a series at quarterback today.
Well, I think he should have ran it there. I mean, he's wide open when he gets around the corner. And I look at down the middle of the field, you can barely see it, but his tight end is just running wide open down the middle of the field there. If he ran it, I think he gets the first down.
Flag on the play. Bolus floats one out near side. Calhoun there, made the catch. Made the catch around the root two and got away. There's a flag though. Is there a flag? Flag back at the 40-yard line. It stands 57.
Offside. Defense, number 63. Penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
And it stands, so a touchdown. Bolus delivering it, and the Golden Flashes do the rest.
Was taking a shot. At some point, you had to take a shot. Bolus with a beautiful pass. Allowing Calhoun to do the rest.
8th career touchdown for Ernest Calhoun. Hines evens the score at 14 apiece. 5th play for Kent State of 30 or more yards.
The former walk-on Ernest Calhoun hauling it in, making a nifty move, getting in the end zone, getting Kent State even. We got a ball game.
At the General, it's easy to get an online car insurance quote with your mobile phone.
Or on your tablet or computer in minutes. Just go to thegeneral.com. Monthly payments are low, and you can get immediate proof of insurance.
Get your anonymous online quote with low payments and ride with the General. Cut. General, selfie time. Smile, General.
Sure. For a great low rate you can get online, go to the General and save some time.
57-yard touchdown reception for Ernest Calhoun, evening the score at 14 apiece. And there's George Bolus on the headset. You said it, Jay, they had to take a shot. I like Don Treadwell. It is the last game of the year.
Yeah, he got really creative those last two.
Yeah,
for Kent State, the offense coordinator got creative the last two drives. They had struggled other than the play by Bolus in the first half where he ran for 85 yards. Excellent job of coming up with plays to keep the defense uncomfortable on their heels, not being able to react and just be aggressive and come forward. And Northern answered.
Illinois with 4 wins on the season. They get to 5. There's an outside shot. They can still play in a bowl game, but a lot of things have to fall into place. First thing is they have to win this game. And senior day for these Kent State Golden Flashes, seniors on Northern Illinois, showing their emotion, their pride after the play. So Huskies get it back here. No Kenny Galladay, was injured earlier in this third quarter, unfortunately for them. So what do? Keep pounding the rock?
Yeah, absolutely. Trust your offensive line. You had a decided advantage running the ball. Give it to your running backs. Allow your backs to get 5, 6 yards a carry. Eat up the clock. Try and go down there and score. Don't turn it over. That's what's hurt you throughout this game.
Turnovers. Santacaterina in this game, and an interception. The fumble went to him on the play when it hit Blake back in the first half.
I put that on the quarterback. You're in charge. You're controlling it. You have to tell the center when to snap it, but regardless, it was a turnover.
Yep. So certainly Rod Carey gave him an earful. His first career start. The 4th Northern Illinois starting quarterback this year. We've seen 3 of them, you and I. We saw Graham start against San Diego State. Maddie against Western and Kalamazoo, and now today Santacaterina. We didn't get to see Drew Hare play live on tape. Santacaterina with the fake. Ball got to him. It's going to bring up 3rd down, and I'm going to call it a long 5. 6. Still going to call it a long 5.
Ben Needham and his defense have done a really good job of limiting Northern Illinois. They only had 1 play over 30 yards this game. It's been grinding, tough yardage. You've got to earn it. They've got timely turnovers.
It's on at 3 minutes to play in the 3rd. The tie game. The Santacaterina taking a look. Got a man wide open. Blake's got the catch in the middle of the field. Makes a move, put on the brakes. He's still going. Inside of the 25. He's dropped just shy of it. In fact, they push him back. And coming over to make the tackle was Jamal Parker. First down, Northern Illinois.
You needed somebody to step up. You lost Galladay. I figured it'd be Blake. Came into the game with 32 receptions. Good slot receiver. Probably the third option. Galladay, then Turner, and then Blake. Now Blake gets elevated. It's Turner and Blake on the outside.
44-yard pickup. They go to hump the Wildcat. He's submarine there and wiped out. Decent pickup for him, though, on first down. Jordan Huff, who's put together pretty well. Trot off. Blake's off as well. Wanyo's in as the tailback. Kevin Bourne.
Nice play there by Bourne.
What's he got, about 20 tackles?
15.
15, he'll be there. Good football player is Bourne. 2nd and 8. The fake, pressure coming. Santacaterina gets rid of it, trying to go to Crawford. The tight end on the near side couldn't hang on. Good, the Michigan product, Crawford, 3rd and 8.
Nice play design. Santacaterina just can't get him the ball. If he leads Crawford, I think he scores. He had a step on the defender. Santacaterina didn't set his feet and deliver that ball. Threw it as he was fading backwards.
One other guy I think I'd maybe go to is Wyman. Haven't called. He had a big catch in the first half.
For about the same yard line there. Normally it's in the red zone. It was right around the 25-yard line.
Yeah, but I don't see him in the game. And here's Santacaterina's Mike Yuremovich, the offensive coordinator, calls the keep, the draw. And he's going to be a couple yards short here, Jay. It'll bring up 4th and short.
Good stop by Kent State. You just want to force a field goal. I think this is the right call for Northern Illinois. Try to get some points, get the lead back. Christian Hagan, 10 of 17. You talked about the block kick by Eastern Michigan last week, and he missed one as well from 47.
Hit the bar on that one.
This one's from 34 on the left hash. Into a little wind.
Goes the holder, and Hagan knocks it right through. Right down the middle.
Excellent kick by Hagan. Needed somebody to make a play. Blake made the play. Hagan cashed it in. Northern's got the lead.
Every team has a goal. Every team makes a plan. But only one team in the world has what it takes to succeed, no matter what gets in their way. Find out more at goarmy.com/team.
So Rod Carey's got the lead back. His team up by 3 with 63 seconds to play in this 3rd quarter. Team came back from 21-0 down last week at Eastern Michigan. They weren't down in this game at any point. It was tied 7-7 at the half, but his team showed an awful large chunk of resolve here down the stretch. Guys not quitting, guys selling out and playing with everything they've got.
Just like that coverage play right there. You can see this team has not given up. Last week when they were down 21-0 Eastern, I thought that's it. Game's over.
In, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You had so much high expectations. You come in, you're struggling. You're 3-7 at that point, and you don't quit. You lost your quarterback again. You got another guy coming in, and you find a way to win that game. And that's a credit to Rod Carey and his staff.
Sign of a minute to play in the 3rd quarter. Here's Carey. Took over for Dave Doran. So Kent State back with it. Bolus. Pressure coming, flings it out there. Dangerous play and incomplete. It was intended for Fackler with a Lutu on the coverage for the Northern Illinois.
Saw it on the last 2 series. Don Treble being a little more aggressive, going away from just running the ball, understanding he's got to do something to keep that defense. Number of reverses, reverse pass looks, little play action there. Expect Rankin to get the ball here, just kind of settle down, try and run the ball as well.
51 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Miles Washington's in the backfield.
It's the ball, and they hand it off there, keep it on the ground. Bolus, the third down coming up.
Important third down for both of these teams. You don't want to give the ball back to Northern Illinois after they just took the lead. For this defense, Northern Illinois, get a stop, get the ball back, take this game back over. Had so many chances to really take this game over and just allowed Kent State to hang around.
Bolus watching the clock. Under 20 to play in the quarter now. Play clock at 10.
5 wide, nobody in the backfield.
Need the 30 to convert. Bolus the fake, and he's not going to convert with that because the Husky defense showing their teeth and making the stop. And that's going to be, it is the final play of the third quarter. 17-14, Kent State will bring you the fourth right after this on CBS Sports Network.
Jeremy McNichols keeps running up the score.
Touchdown, McNichols.
As Boise State looks to finish the regular season atop the Mountain West. Boise State at Air Force, today at 3:30 on CBS Sports Network.
Introducing the Work Switch Driver. With 2 rotating chucks, you can switch between bits in a second and get projects done twice as fast. Switch from drilling to driving and more. Power through your projects faster and easier with a Work Switch Driver. Get yours today.
Beard hair can be as strong as copper wire. The Gillette Mach 3 is precision engineered to cut hair this tough. No wonder it has the world's #1 selling blades. Mach 3, now as low as $10. Gillette.
We don't give up. We don't quit. We keep going. Day in, day out. We fight on. Why? Because we are champions. Be a champion.
Hey guys, losing your hair? Here's a game changer from Bosley, the hair restoration experts. Introducing 3 letters that will rock your world. F-U-E. No more hats, no shaving your head, no excuses.
Bosley gave me this hairline. It's tough, it's durable. As a Green Beret, confidence was the most important part of my job, and I was able to get it back. It blows my mind.
Seamless FUE technology takes your hair from the back of your head, one by one, and rebuilds thinning areas for permanent, natural-looking results. It's your own hair, and it's a game changer.
This is the next generation in hair restoration.
It's a really simple procedure. I went to work the next day.
This guy looks miserable. This guy looks happy because he has more hair than this guy. I can pull on my hair, I can mess my hair up.
Learn more about Bosley FUE, a true game changer. You'll receive $250 off just for calling, along with our Bosley guarantee. Contact us now.
Folks in our truck putting that together. It's our Bud Light game summary, Jay. A couple of items highlighted in red. Is that the difference in this game?
Well, the 2 turnovers really, to me, are the difference in the game, because without those, Kent State's not in it. You know, they're both going in to score. They fumble the ball, then they throw the interception on 2nd down. Didn't need to throw it. 136 rushing yards for Northern Illinois. It's been tough sledding. That's on 52 attempts. Kent State's defense has done a good job of making them earn it.
Score by quarter. Jay Feely, Jill Savage on the field, all of our great crew. My name is Ben Holden. Happy holidays to you and yours. This game's done. Boise State and Air Force will square off. As soon as we're done here from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio. A couple hours away from Columbus. There's something going on there tomorrow. Michigan, Ohio State, and south of Cleveland. Good to have you with us wherever you're watching today. Brown's back there to return punts. If you weren't with us in the third, flag comes in out of bounds. If you weren't with us earlier, Kenny Galladay, the great receiver for Northern Illinois, left the game with a right arm injury. Injured it diving, trying to score a touchdown, and it was not a pretty sight when he did that to his right arm. So we're certainly thinking of him and hope the best for him and his family. There's some of his family in attendance here today. Tom Stapleton with a verdict on the penalty.
After the play, unsportsmanlike, kicking team number 41, 15-yard penalty from the end of the kick. That's number 41's first unsportsmanlike foul of the game.
All right, so the penalty there on that young man.
Nick Faulkner, can't do it. You can't hurt yourself. You're doing a good job defensively, limiting them, making them earn it. Don't give them 15 extra yards. Let them start the drive at the 40-yard line. Just not a smart play for a team, as you noted earlier, Ben, that's very disciplined. They do a great job of not having penalties, 28th fewest in the country. That one hurts.
No question. Motion's a tricky thing sometimes, and right there got the better of him. On the ground, Northern Illinois, it's Guardio inside of the 20, takes on the defender and takes him down inside of the 10-yard line. He waited for Jarrell Foster and then drove him into the ground 31 yards.
You're right, Ben. Watch the patience here and the nice little cutback move, jump cut, and then the explosion. He's a power back, but he has good explosion. That's his biggest run of the day.
They go fast. Here's Guardio. Feed the hot hand. Joel Guardio to the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Just like that, the Huskies find the end zone again, and they're up 23-14 with a point after coming up.
That was easy right there. You get the penalty, you start at the 40, 2 Guardio runs, trust in the right side of your offensive line. Steckler, your best offensive line, the right tackle, Max Sharpie, he's their best player. Ran right behind him on both runs.
23 for 125 for Guardio. Here's Hagan out of the hold of Ambrose. And that's true, and it's a 10-point lead for Northern Illinois.
When all else fails, trust your running back. Go behind your best offensive lineman. 2 in a row, getting in the end zone, taking a big 10-point lead.
Class exclusive 4-corner air suspension for a smooth, controlled, level ride. And the class exclusive Rambox cargo management system, only Ram, America's longest lasting pickups, have the power to light up every holiday. And now get great deals at the Ram Black Friday event. Get 0% APR for 72 months or an average $11,000 in total values on select Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab models in dealer stock.
Vistaprint's Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals are on now, which means right now, you'll get Black Friday prices on all your favorites. 500 business cards start at just $9.99. 100 postcards start at just $11.99. 3 posters start at just $8.99. Plus, get site-wide savings up to 60% off. But this offer won't last long. So hurry to Vistaprint.com and use promo code BESTDEALS to get Black Friday prices now through November 29th.
Your projects have met their match. Introducing the Work Switch Driver. With 2 rotating chucks, you can switch between bits in a second and get your projects done twice as fast. Say goodbye to all the hassle of an ordinary drill. Switch in a second from drilling to driving, Phillips to flat, drill bit to paddle bit, screwdriver to socket. Power through your projects faster and easier with the most innovative drill driver available, the Works Switch Driver. Get yours today.
Beard hair can be as strong as copper wire. The Gillette Mach 3 is precision engineered to cut hair this tough. No wonder it has the world's #1 selling blades. Mach 3, now as low as 10 bucks. Gillette.
Be bold anywhere on Earth. Citizens ProMaster Navihawk GPS, the ultimate in timekeeping technology and accuracy. Live life with no boundaries. A watch powered by any light. Never needs a battery. Citizen.
Coming up when we're done, college football continues. Star running back Jeremy McNichols and number 19 Boise State Broncos look to keep their hopes of a Mountain West title alive as they stampede into the Air Force Academy to take on the Falcons. Only on the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Huge game as it applies to the group of 5, Jay.
Yeah, and Houston losing right now to Memphis by a touchdown. Western undefeated. Boise needs a Wyoming loss. They need to get into that championship game against San Diego State. Navy at 8-2. Great job again.
Joel Boigneau next to Jordan Huff. Huff in the foreground there. Boigneau with a
salad, as you like to say.
It's a different kind of flow. But he looks good. He's at, in all seriousness, he's at a senior. Yep.
Grinding, physical type of day. Finally a couple big runs there for him.
Had a good.
After those 2 big runs, he's over 5 yards a carry. He was at about 4 yards a carry.
To me, it says a lot about a person. He's a guy who puts his own accolades aside at basically 1,300 yards last year.
Right, 12-5.
Yeah, and he split time with Huff this year. That says a lot about his character to me.
When you keep running, you're there for your teammates. You don't complain. You're not selfish. Both Boigneau, Galladay, they both could have complained. Both the coaches spoke highly of both of them and the way that they've responded to the adversity this year.
Well, let's see how Kent State responds here as they've got the ball back with virtually the entire fourth quarter, but they're now down by 10. Wallace flings it, and James, did he get his feet in? They say yes. They may look at this, but right now...
Another official saying incomplete, that he didn't complete the catch on the sideline.
On the field is an incomplete pass. Second down.
All right, they'll converse, and Jay, you'll tell us what you think.
So there's the catch. There's the foot. Very close. And does he complete the catch? Just as no, you can see the ball out. The first official was just looking at the sideline. Second one came in.
On the field is an incomplete pass. The receiver did not complete the catch. Second down.
Stapleton with a verdict. Paul Haynes and his offense now facing a 2nd and 10. Golden Flashes have had 5 plays of 30 or more yards for their cause. They need one here. Rankin, right side. Big boy, and he is dropped and put down to the ground there by Corey Thomas. 3rd down upcoming. Thomas, an emotional leader for this Northern Illinois defense, was really a guy that the coaches said was the spark to them last week at the game against Eastern Michigan, the comeback, and he was the guy that stood up and really sent the message.
Gave an emotional speech at halftime that everybody responded to. Kevin Kane, their defense coordinator, said after he said that, I don't have to say anything. Right. It's better coming from him than it is from me.
Yep. Kent State is 0 of 10 on 3rd down. They need this one, and they're not going to get it. Great work by Corcoran off the end. Josh Corcoran has played more and more as the year has gone on. Big play there. And there's an injured Husky down out of your picture. It's a 4 on that play by Corcoran. That's Renard Sharon, who's been injured this year like a lot of these Northern Illinois players. So they tend to the redshirt sophomore out of Lake Worth, Florida.
Right there, you're going to see him get injured, get caught up in the wash. But a good play by Corcoran. Stepping up, being disciplined, not allowing to get outside. You got to keep contained. That's your #1 job. Kept contained and made the play.
There's another look. Watch 11 there.
Gets stepped on right there. don't know about you. I've never been stepped on by a 320-pound guy, but I'm sure it doesn't feel very good.
No, I haven't. I've been, you know, kicked with a skate playing hockey, but nothing like that. So they get him off. He was out for a while. We saw them in Kalamazoo in mid-October. He didn't play in that game, and take him off and tend to him. So Adams comes on to punt. 7-3 and out of the game for Kent State. So you got to tip your hat to Northern Illinois and their defense, as that's Brown awaiting the punt from Adams. DJ Brown, sophomore out of North Little Rock. The officials get set and the clock winds with 13.5 to play in the game.
Brown was aggressive last time, caught the ball even in traffic, got about 5 yards.
Lefty Adams. Brown, number 26. What can he do with it here? He's shifty, trying to get outside. That's a pretty good run back from where he started. Gets it over the 35. 11 on the return, Jake. 43-yard punt. Daniel Santacaterina and the offense back on the field. We come back up 10.
Oh, taking some time off.
No, I'm scheduling time to go to the bank to get a mortgage.
Oh, you're using a vacation day to go to the bank?
I know, right?
Just go to lendingtree.com. Get up to 5 loan offers to compare side by side for free.
Wow, that's great. Wait, how did you get in my kitchen?
Oh, I followed a raccoon in through your doggy door.
Get a better mortgage on your schedule, not the bank's. Lending Tree. When banks compete, you win.
Just think of him as a big cat with rabies.
Suppose now shush, she makes the sound she makes to calm me down.
Last 2 drives, they've scored 10, and hence they're up by 10, 24-14. And time now, Jay, for our general play of the game.
I think it's plays of the game. It's 2 runs right here by Guanyo. Got the ball at the 40-yard line. Same play. Shively, 64, the center, pulling. Running behind the right tackle, Max Sharping. Big holes by that offensive line. Guanyo took advantage. Got 125 yards and a touchdown now. He's been the workhorse today.
62 in the first half, 63 in the second. This is Huff on the left side, so Northern Illinois with 4 wins and 7 losses. Trying for their 5th win. As I mentioned, 10 points in their last 2 drives.
And all you're trying to do here is run the ball, possess the ball, try and get first downs and don't turn it over.
Add to it to extend the lead. Santacaterina turns, finds Wyman, the big tight end, who's such a good weapon for them, and he's able to move the chains as Wyman. 9 of 8. First career start for that young man. You know, we talked to all the coordinators and head coaches, of course, and Don Treadwell's, I'd say he's fair enough. He's got the most experience of any of those guys, of the 6. He said he'd never seen a team be down to a third quarterback, let alone a fourth, let alone both teams be down to a fourth. I mean, that's...
Well, when we asked the staff for Northern Illinois about Daniel Santacaterina, they said he's ultra competitive and he's got to just harness that. And you can see that today. You know, the interception, I thought he didn't need to throw that, throw it away. But coming back, continuing to fight, continuing to battle.
26 for Santacaterina. Waits to the last second. Wyman's out there. He was open. He just couldn't get his hands on it.
He stopped on his route. Brown did it earlier. He made his break and he didn't keep running. Santacaterina thought he was going to continue to run and threw it where he should have been.
Pressure by Jones there.
But that's a good throw. You know, you're trying to be careful with this ball. You have a 10-point lead. Don't try and force it in there. Throw it where only your receiver can catch it.
3rd and 7. 42 of Kent State. Santacaterina, they're going to try it again. Same play the other side. Wyman gets his hands on this. Bourne shoved him out of bounds. First down, Huskies. They keep the drive alive, a 31-yard play.
You know, 2 series ago, you said, I expect to see Wyman. They didn't go to him then. They had 2 runs by Guanyo on the last play. They go back-to-back plays to Wyman, taking advantage of his size differential. Runs pretty good for a big guy, 6'4", 250 pounds.
The game, only second to Kenny Galladay in receiving touchdowns. He had 6. Back to the ground game, it's Guanyo. And a good pickup from Guanyo. About 5 on the run, goes out of bounds.
Kent State, you're down 10. You don't have an offense that can move the ball at will. It's a struggle moving the ball. You need a stop here. You got to force a field goal attempt. Or get a turnover. You had 2 down in the same area of the field.
4 carries for Guanyo in the game, 130 yards. He's out now. The running back spot, instead they go Wildcat to Huff here. Good job in the open field by Refuge there to drop him. And a fumble recover earlier in the game. Nice play there, Mine.
Yeah, the coaches are not going to be happy with Huff here. He's got to just go up the middle. Your offensive line has created a big hole, and he decides to bounce it. He loses yardage. If he runs up the middle, he gets 6-7 yards the first down easy.
3rd down. The 8-yard line, they need 4 yards to get it. A 10-point lead, looking to add to it on this possession. 10 of their last 2 drives. 4 goal by Hagan, a touchdown run by Guanyo. Play clock. Yep.
First charge, timeout, Northern Illinois. 30-second timeout.
All right.
Feel that one coming.
So Rod Carey will give his 2 cents to his quarterback as we look back.
As you watch this play, this was the play before they went Wildcat. Huff's got the ball here as we run it just a little bit. Watch the blocking in here. Excellent job blocking. All right, freeze it now. Look at this right here. A great job. I mean, if he runs up the middle right here, it's wide open. He's getting the first down. He decides instead to bounce it out wide. Comes out here. They get the tackle. Huff's just got to put his head up. Most of the time they've run that play, he's run right ahead. I don't know why he decided to bounce it there. But he did, and now it's 3rd down.
Yep, 3rd and 4. 82nd play of the game for Northern Illinois. It's a 45 for Kent State. They need the 8 to convert the first down. Guanyo lined up behind Santacaterina. Glasper in motion. They've given off to him. That's a play they used to Galladay trying to get in. He gets the first down, though. It'll be 1st and goal, just shy of the 5-yard line.
Redsurk Sr. taking advantage of the fact that Galladay isn't out there because of the injury, getting his opportunity, converting the first down.
Didn't have a catch coming into the game, but he had a touch there, and a big one it was. 1st and goal now, Guanyo behind Santacaterina.
That's who I expect to get the ball over the right side of that offensive line.
And good Good job. They blow that play up in a hurry. Terrence Waz had a really good game quietly. Played well today, has the senior out of Atlanta.
5 tackles, that's his 6th. A tackle for a loss. He's a guy that I thought at the beginning of the game would have a big game inside, making plays. Leads the team in sacks, leads the team in tackles for a loss.
The plays he's made, to me, have seemed...
They've stood out, for sure.
Exactly, key times. Flag flies from the near side from the linesman. And the clock stopped with 9:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. 10th play of the drive. 4 minutes of time. We'll hear from Tom Stapleton on the call. What do you think, Jay?
Not sure, Ben.
I don't think they are either.
I don't know, yeah. I didn't see anything just watching it with the naked eye.
He's going to tell us.
Illegal formation, offense, more than 4 men in the backfield. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
There's the word from Tom Stapleton.
So you can see here, you're looking at the 4 men in the backfield. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're saying that that's the 5th man there. Rod Carey didn't like it either. I didn't think it was a penalty.
Yeah.
That's in that gray area.
Charcoal area, right? Gray, like charcoal gray.
It's a big 3rd down here, though.
It is.
Kent State has to get a stop. They want to stay in this game. Coming up on 9 minutes to play. Down 10.
3rd and goal. Only backs them up 5.
Watch for Wyman here. You're in the red zone. This is where they like to go to him. 6 touchdowns. It's the left side of that line.
This will be the 11th play of the drive. Instead, they're coming this way to Blake, and he couldn't make the play. There's a flag, though, as LC Refuge, a mismatch there. The backer, Refuge, who goes 5'9" and 230 on Blake, who's 6'1" and 180.
Try the jump ball. This is the kind of play they like to throw to Galladay. You just see that left hand was wrapped in there.
Defense, number 7. Ball be placed at the 2-yard line, 1st down.
The guilty party there, LC Refuge.
Keep an eye on his left hand wrapped around the waist. Body position as well, getting into the back of the receiver. Not a whole lot there.
2-yard line.
Tough penalty, though. Gives him a 1st down.
Question. Refuge, a senior, his final game in his college career. Buonio takes the snap, and Buonio takes it in for the Northern Illinois touchdown, a 2-yard run. And what a senior day it has been for him. And Santacaterina, the offense strike again.
Well, Huff had the last Wildcat, and he bounced one, so they took him out, put Buonio in, said, we're going straight ahead, don't bounce this ball, get in the end zone, trust your offensive line. That's exactly what he did, and Northern Illinois has imposed their will on the last few drives here.
Trying to extend it to a 17-point lead. Still with 8:49 to play in the game. They do just that. Take a time out. 31-14. Northern Illinois on top.
Take on the day shift. Introducing the new Titan with America's best truck warranty. 5 years, 100,000 miles, bumper to bumper. Black Friday offers start now. Hurry in and save up to $10,000 on Titan XD.
We live in a pick and choose world. Love or like, naughty or nice, calm or bright. But at bedtime, why settle for this? Enter Sleep Number. Don't miss the ultimate Sleep Number week going on now. Sleep IQ technology tells you how you slept and what adjustments you can make. She likes the bed soft. He's more hardcore. So your sleep goes from good to great to wow. Give the gift of amazing sleep, only at a Sleep Number store. Right now, save 50% on the ultimate limited edition bed. Hurry, end soon. Learn more at sleepnumber.com. No better sleep with Sleep Number.
Did you know Enterprise rents trucks? They do.
I can still rent a car for my entourage. I can share a car just like a real millennial. Or buy one from Enterprise Car Sales.
Nice one, Dad.
Thanks, TV family. They even rent exotic cars. Hello. Not my TV family. Plus, Enterprise picks me up. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
As a designer, I pull inspiration from around the globe. Jared's commitment to quality and craftsmanship has helped bring my designs to life. Each handset ring is my interpretation of timeless classics. The Vera Wang Love Collection, now available at Jared.
Time has always had its own energy. We move with light. We rise with light. We live with light. Echo Drive, powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen.
College football on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Ram Trucks, America's longest-lasting pickups. By Chick-fil-A, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. By Bud Light, raise one to right now. And by the General Insurance. Get your anonymous online auto insurance quote now.
(31-14), Northern Illinois on top. Wagner with another touchdown, and Huskies have opened a 17-point lead, trying for their 5th win of the season. Still a shot, and making a bowl game as one of those 5 and 7 teams if they can cap this off. 63 yards, 11 plays. Wagner with his 8th rushing touchdown of the season. He's had a monster day today. Hagan sent to boot it away. Kent State able to convert a 3rd down in this game. They're 0 for 11. Nice job on kick coverage. They truck the return man at the 20-yard line. That's where Kent State will go to work. So Rod Carey there, Jay. We've talked about it. It's been a difficult year between injuries and 0-4 start, overcoming so much. This is when Kenny Galladay injured his right arm earlier in this second half, and he rallied his team. And you and I both love what he told us about who he's leaning on this season in a tough year.
Well, he really hadn't gone through a lot of adversity. They were 12-2 his first year, 11-3, and then 8-6. And he said, look, I called the guys that I trust, Joe Novak, Jerry Kill, talked to them their advice. Said Joe Novak told him, if football happens, if you do it long enough, it happens to everybody.
Yeah. Flashes with the ball here, and not much doing there. Santacaterina. The point was brought up. He said, look at the seasons Notre Dame and Michigan State have had.
Right.
And to put it into, I guess, better perspective for him to say.
Said, don't panic.
Right, exactly.
Don't panic. Trust yourself. And that was the message all along that Rod Carey had given his team. Our system works. Trust it.
Yep. They have a slogan, as most teams do. It's called the hard way, the way they do it. And DeKalb, Illinois, making sure they don't cut any corners and they just do it the hard way, do it the right way. They've really finished this season. This game holds up on a really, really positive note. It's certainly going to be things that they can clearly build with. Paul Haynes, though, his guys, it's not been their day so far.
It's been a difficult year. Anytime you go through 4 quarterbacks, you lose your playmakers, you lose your best player on offense, your best player on defense, both of the Holly brothers.
Tough to overcome that. 3rd and 9. See if they can convert for the first time in the game on 3rd down. Bolus, nobody open. Here comes the hit, chucks it, and into the Husky sideline. 4th down coming up with 7:55 to go. The 8th 3 and out of the game for Kent State.
Nowhere to go on the left side of this. Because he rolled left, he couldn't go back to the right. He actually had his tight end Fackler wide open all the way up the right sideline, but rolling left, no way to get that ball back across there and turn the ball over again. And now Northern Illinois, you got the opportunity to just grind this clock and try to wear it out.
Adams on the punt. Fair to say he's had a busy day, a much busier day than they'd like. This punt here, sending Brown. That was a big-time bomb he sent down there, close to the 20. 7:44 to go.
Almost a 60-yard punt there for Adams. Flipped the field, giving his team a chance. Needs a stop from his defense.
Every team has a goal. Every team makes a plan. But only one team in the world has what it takes to succeed, no matter what gets in their way. Find out more at goarmy.com/team.
There's no one I'd rather hit the road with.
No one I'd rather have dinner and a movie with.
No one I'd rather lean on.
Being in love is an amazing thing. Being in love with your best friend is everything. The Ever Us 2-stone ring. 1 diamond for your best friend, 1 for your true love. For the one woman in your life who's both. Ever Us. Available at Kay, Jared, and Zales.
It's Black Friday at Verizon, and people are ready. Because they know a deal is only as good as the network it's on. Verizon gives you the best network and a lot more. Our best deals of the year on top Android phones, like the Pixel, phone by Google, and the Samsung Galaxy S7. $10 per month and no trade-in required. Or get an iPad Mini 2 for $99. Shop our best Black Friday deals in stores today only. Hurry and get it all at Verizon.
Who's ready to tailgate? Yeah! You know, they say the pregame is almost as important as the game. I gotta agree. You guys have your football practice. That's for you. But this is how we get ready. Tailgating! Woo! Do you have a pregame ritual? Like something wacky you do? Like, you should just scream in the mirror. I'm hungry. I'm on it.
Larry Culpepper, this is for you. Oh. In your face!
I go down the pepper here.
That's it.
That's it.
Here, Boise State and Air Force, and we're done. Time now to take a look at our Auto Trader Player of the Game. Pretty easy choice here, Jay.
And I think it's apropos. I mean, this is a guy who's been sacrificing for his team, who hasn't been selfish, who gave up a lot of his playing time after having almost 1,300 yards last year. Great for him in his last regular season game to have a big game, to step up for his team, for his coaches to put it on his shoulders. He's responded, had a couple touchdowns, and when they had adversity, when things didn't go well, when they lost Galladay to injury, that's who they stepped in and relied on. They've responded well, and really, to be honest with you, over the last 5 weeks, this team has responded really well to adversity.
Yeah, they have. They'll be 4-1. They win this game in the last 5 years.
We talked about a lot. They've got 21-0 in Eastern Michigan.
Yeah. And how about Huff, too? Last week, think of this. Last week, his Wanyo carries here. He had the monster game, had over 20 carries, well north of 150, 3 touchdowns. He's seen some carries, but you're right on with Wanyo. I mean, he's been the guy they've
Huff
lived on.
carried it 13 times for 31 yards. It's been the bigger back and Wanyo.
Yep. But those two sharing the role when I'm needed this week, I mean, that says, again, to me, a lot about the character of both these guys, really, and the character of this football team. It's good to see.
Watch the jet, watch the jet. Jet.
Here's Arqueros Turner, this young man. I'm always holding my breath when he gets the ball. Let's get down to Jill Savage, who has more on Joel Wanyo.
You guys were talking about the energy and how Northern Illinois has been bouncing back from adversity. Watching the offense here on the sideline, it took about an entire quarter for them to get over the loss of Galloway. Now, you look at the defense, though, they have definitely been holding up their end of the bargain. They've been the ones that have been active down here on the sideline. But when you lose a star player, it does take some time to get over it.
It does. Thanks, Jill. And Turner again, shoved out of bounds by Kevin Bourne. Bourne stepped into that spot. It was filled by Nate Holly, suspended from their team a couple of weeks ago. 20 tackles for Bourne.
20 tackles. How about that?
My goodness, he is the Bourne identity.
16 for Cuthbert, 11 for Jones. I mean, they have played well. They played their heart out.
That's impressive. They have. They really have. There's the Wildcat. There's Huff on the football there. He got it. And Bourne in there again. He and Cuthbert, all those guys.
They just got worn out, you know, in the second half. Offensively, haven't been able to do anything. haven't been able to sustain drives. They've been on the field a lot. That's why Buono's having so much success here in the second half.
3rd and 3 upcoming for the Huskies. Sign of 6 minutes to play. The State Air Force
must stop, Ben. This is a must stop. You want to get back in this game, you got to get a stop right here.
90th play of the game, and they got it. Kent State, they did. Come up short.
Cuthbert again on a tackle. This defense has played hard. They have not quit. They haven't quit throughout the season. They've gone through so much adversity on offense, so many quarterbacks. This defense has been the one stalwart for them. They've relied on them. And even in this game, you can see it.
Clock continues to move. 5:15 to play in the game.
You want to get back in this game, you get a block punt. You get a punt return for a touchdown. A big play here would go a long way in helping you get back in the game with only 5 minutes left.
Ambrose on. Calhoun. Got away. Now he's going to run over and gather it at the 11 and leans and lunges his way to the 15. And that's where Kent State will have it 1st and 10. Jay, before I heard anyone nationally say anything about the guy on this, I got to give you props, man, for the last game. Seriously. Jabril, you said it before the season started.
I did.
To me, he's the best. Him and Jackson,
all-around player.
Yeah, him and Jackson, the best 2 athletes. Your list.
I still think it's Lamar Jackson's Heisman, even though his last game wasn't his best game. You know, but he's got the opportunity tomorrow to go down there to Columbus and to make a statement. I expect in the second half him to not leave the field. If he has a big return, an interception return, Jonathan Allen, he's the best player on the best team.
Okay.
That's why I think he deserves to be there.
Very good. Here's Bolus down the seam. Catch is made. And a 1st down for Kent State. That is caught by Charles Chandler, gain of 28.
Nice throw, a good catch. Get back in this game down 17 with 4:45 to play. You're going to have to go down the field, make some catches. You see 5 wide again.
How about the offense going to a 5th-year senior, and they go back to him. And Chandler, 6'2" and 213. 2nd and 10 upcoming for Bolus. Paul Haynes about to finish his 4th season down here. Former safety, he was a walk-on in his playing days. Right here at Kent State. Bolus, they're going to get to him. And take him down back around the 27-yard line. Get the job done in there. And
Flemings.
Yep, Liddell Fleming.
There. He's the guy with the high motor. Coaches say he never stops. You can see end of the game, continuing to fight, getting in the back, getting a big sack.
He's a redshirt senior out of Chicago.
Over 100 tackles for his career.
3rd and 17. They need the 48. Can Bolus convert? They've yet to convert one yet today. They go back to the 5th-year senior, and he's close to the stick.
He's going to be just short.
Yeah, Charles Chandler.
Marked him out. Oh, now they moved it up. Originally, they said that he stepped out. Now they gave it to him. They stepped up 2 yards. Good job by Bolus, keeping his eyes downfield. Looked like he was going to run, came out of the pocket, kept his eyes downfield, found his receiver, gets a 1st down. Got to hustle. Once the play clock's rolling, now it is, you got to go.
First 3rd down conversion of the day. Kent State trying to rally. Corcoran's coming after him, and it's knocked away over the top. And they look to Chandler once again. That was Jackson Arbrecht, the redshirt junior safety on the play.
Kevin Kane content to play cover 2. He's got safety help over the top. Not going to allow this Kent State team to beat him deep. Make him go underneath, complete the short passes.
Bolus over the middle, and is it intercepted? It's in the hands of Northern Illinois. It looks like it hit the ground. It was the same young man that was in there the last time. That's Jackson Arbrecht. Now they're discussing this. They're saying it's Northern Illinois' ball.
Yeah, I think it was incomplete.
Yeah.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
Off the hands of Kerrigan, who's had just an awful day, has 3 go off his. Oh, yeah, that's clearly incomplete.
Went right through his head.
Yeah.
You could tell because he got up and didn't even try to sell it.
Right.
He's like, I can't believe I missed that.
Kerrigan's, by my count, dropped 3 balls in this game. Tough day for him. Kent State with 3:39 to go, 3rd and 10 facing him.
Yeah, he's got 1 catch, dropped at least 3 balls, all catchable balls.
Bolus. Man finds him, catch made, first down. It's caught by Calhoun there, their speedster who found the seam there.
That's who you're going to need to go to. I'd run a double move with him, try to get him isolated outside.
Bolus steps into the pocket. That one should have been intercepted by Sean Folliard there. The senior, the Illinois product, couldn't hang on.
Bolus underthrew Calhoun. They tried to run a clear out route from the slot. Calhoun kind of slow played it, came off the line slow, and then went to the post. Bolus underthrew it. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
2nd and 10 now. Bolus back to the air, catch made, tackle made. And then they get Raekwon James down to the turf. 3rd down upcoming.
Definitely in 2-down territory here. 3 minutes to go, down 17. Have all your timeouts. You need to be in a hurry, though. You got 3 scores.
The 3rd. Bolus back to the air, and coming up with a ball in there was Raekwon James. And they move the chains again. Off the 25. Illinois up by 17. 2:45 to go in the game. Bolus taking a shot to the end zone to James, and that one is into the hands of Alutu. There's a flag down, though. And Alutu brings it out across the 10. Who's the pass interference on?
That was the same play that Bolus almost threw the interception earlier when he was going to Calhoun. The exact same play, just went to the different receiver.
Naomi Alutu was back there with a pick.
Pass interference, defense number 5. 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
No pick, he was guilty of pass interference.
There's a little push off, put his hands on James on his back, created the separation that allowed him to make the interception.
So the junior from Allen, Texas. No go on the interception. He's out. Brinson is into the game on the bottom of your picture there. Saw him play a lot in that game against Western Michigan a few weeks ago. 2:20 remaining. 1st down and goal to go.
Right there on the tight end. 250.
And that one should have been intercepted. That one was right into the hands there, the waiting hands of DeVoe.
He knows he should have had it. They've had opportunities 3 times to get an interception on this drive. Pass interference call once, 2 drop passes. Rice Fackler, the tight end, was open in the end zone, though. Bolus went to the wrong receiver.
Trey Harrell was the receiver that he went to there. See what they do here on 2nd down with 2:12 to go in the game. They're working the Fackler this time and into triple coverage. They caught it. It's a touchdown. They say touchdown on the field. I cannot wait to see the replays of this. How in the world did he catch this?
Just throw it up to your big tight end. Should have done it on the play before. He's triple covered, quadruple covered.
5 guys in the picture.
Goes through the hands, keeps his concentration, gets the ball into his chest, and comes down with a big completion for the touchdown.
That's outstanding.
That'll make his dad proud. We talked about him, high school coach.
5th-year senior. Canton, Ohio, his Home time is Hines. Shane Hines puts it up and through. It's a 10-point game. 85 yards, 12 plays. And they cap it off, Jay, with this.
Jump ball to the tight end. He comes down with it, gets him back within 10. Got to kick it outside here.
Away is where curiosity can run its course, where little feet run wild, where laughter runs rampant, and adventure runs in the family. Find your away. For a dealer in the RV that's right for you, visit GoRVing.com.
2:05 to play in the game. 10-point game now, and Shane Hines will come on, and his game plan will be what, Jay?
Well, you have to kick the onside because you're down 10. If you were down one score, you could kick it deep with 3 timeouts. But in college, you can't hit the high hop where it bounces once it goes up because you could fair catch it. In the NFL, most of the kickers like to do that. Hines will hit it. He wants to get a big hop on the second bounce. First bounce will be right when he hits it. Second bounce about the 42-yard line, trying to get it high up in the air for his receivers outside.
They certainly practice this. Their first attempt on a game this year, and it's right into the waiting hands of Northern Illinois. Were they offsides?
They were offsides, and it wasn't a good attempt. They'll decline it. It'll be Northern Illinois ball.
And there's Kennedy with the football in his hands. Corey Kennedy, redshirt freshman, with his hands on it.
You got to time it up. You got to understand when to go. He got too much bounce on the first one. It was inside. You want it to stay outside before it gets to 10 yards and get that second hop before 10 yards.
Offside. Kicking team number 7. 5-yard penalty to be handed on. First down. Please set the game clock to 2:04, please. 2:04.
The verdict from Stapleton, and 2:04 left, and Northern Illinois up by 10 points. Kent State with 3 timeouts left.
Yeah, so this game's not over. You're going to get a stop here. Try to not allow them to get a first down. Use your timeouts. Northern Illinois is going to run the ball.
Huge day for Joel Buono. First career start for Daniel Santacaterina, and Kent State. Defense, they get him right at the line. Good work by those guys. And there's the timeout, the first. 2 remaining for Kent State.
Refugee came off the edge.
Timeout, Kent State. 30-second timeout.
Take a quick timeout. Be back right after this.
Dave, did you go camping?
Camped at the store for Black Friday. Saved big. You?
Actually, I got a solid 8 hours.
You snooze, you lose.
Still saved huge.
You won't have to camp out at your GMC dealer to get a great deal. It's Black Friday all month long. Get cash back for 20% of the MSRP on select 2016 Sierra 1500 double cab vehicles in stock. That's over $8,900 on this 2016 Sierra.
Minute 56 remaining in the game. 10-point lead for Northern Illinois. They were stopped for no gain on first down. 2nd and 10 once we resume play. Golden Flashes trying to get a stop here and get the football back down by 10. The 92nd play of the game for Northern Illinois. Santacaterina with it, just slides down. Back at the 43, there's the second Kent State timeout. They've got 1 left.
Tried to suck the defense in, go play action. Run the quarterback outside. Kent State knew what was going on. They got the tackle. They got a timeout.
Hey, what do you think that sign says?
Eat more What is Well, it's the start of a word. Something like eat more cheese. Or eat more chili.
Chocolate. Eat more chocolate.
No, it's chowder.
Chimichangas.
Cheesecake.
Chewing gum. It could be chewing gum.
That's not how you spell chicken.
Give your gathering something to gather around. Try catering at Chick-fil-A.
48 left now after another short timeout. Paul Haynes' defense has a third down, the ball at the 43. What do you do if you're Northern here, Jay?
Well, conventional wisdom says you run the ball, make them use their last timeout. If I'm calling plays, though, I get a little more aggressive. I try to end the game right here. Play action, suck the defense in, take a shot. Tell my quarterback, if it's not there, if you don't have a wide open receiver, don't throw it. They're going Wildcat, though, so what do I know?
Yeah. Well, it happens. Here's Huff for the football. We're done. Northern Illinois and Kent State here. It'll be Boise State and Air Force coming your way. Big game for Boise State, big game for Air Force. A huge game for the group of 5, but this one, it's 4th and 6.
Well, Huff ran the ball, but he ran out of bounds.
Right.
So he stopped the clock. They didn't have to use their last timeout. Big mistake by Jordan Huff. You don't take a shot. You say, we're going to go Wildcat, but you have to stay in bounds there. Make them use their last timeout. Kent State going to get the ball back. 1:40 left with the timeout.
6 seconds there ran off the clock. Calhoun's back. They cover in case.
Right here.
Get down there. Good bounce, good roll. It'll be down as close as it can be to the goal line. About that effort. Ambrose, and it's down by Trayshawn Foster, the freshman out of Tuscaloosa.
Give Ambrose a lot of credit. Good execution on an inside the 20 punt. Got it out by the numbers where it couldn't get a return, get a good roll all the way down to the 1. Now you don't have to go 99 yards. You're down 10. You need 2 scores. You need a field goal. You need a touchdown.
For those of you tuning in for the Boise State Air Force game, you'll be able to find that online at cbssports.com/live as soon as it kicks off, and we'll get you out there immediately after the conclusion of this game here in Kent. Friday afternoon action between Northern Illinois and Kent State. Here they go, Bolus in his own end zone, and flings it out there, and the catch is made by Raekwon James. Smith forced him out.
They missed Calhoun. They're rolling out. They have pressure. Bolus isn't able to go down the field, but Calhoun was running down the field wide open. Could have been a 99-yard touchdown.
Minute 23 remaining in the game. Bolus steps up, flings it down the middle, knocked away, incomplete. No flags on the play. It'll be 3rd down coming up. Well, there is a flag now. Injured player. Out of your picture, it's Calhoun. It is Calhoun.
Timeout for an injured player.
It is Ernest Calhoun. There is no flag. So my apologies for that. No flag on the play. Pointing at his left knee is Calhoun.
Just threw it up to Calhoun, try to make a play. Got there a little early. Lucky they didn't get a pass interference call.
Nothing called. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for Kent State. Got 1 timeout left, down by 10. Here they go. Rankin gets into space, makes the catch. They've got the 1st down. It's a tough
ball came out.
Yeah, Northern Illinois saying the ball came out, and they've got it. No indication yet from the officials.
Question is what they're discussing. Did we call him down before the ball came out?
On the field, and scoring progress was stopped. 1st down.
There you go.
Minute 6 left. You got 1 timeout. Got to hustle. Get to the line. You need 2 scores.
Got it at the 17-yard line. 1st and
State Air Force game underway. Now available at cbssports.com/live. We'll get you there live as soon as this game's over. Incomplete on the pass.
Another dropped interception. They've had 5 dropped interceptions in the last 2 drives.
Raekwon Smith there. Redshirt freshman has played a lot this season. 10th game played. 2nd and 10 for Kent State. Bolus dives, and he's got the first down, so they'll stop the clock momentarily with 48. They'll wind on the set.
Good job by Bolus, seeing that he had room, getting ahead, getting the first down, quickly line up.
Here they go. Clock moving, 42 seconds left. Bolus. James over there, over the top. Alutu came away with a ball. Naomi Alutu. No flags on the play. He's got the interception. He had one, he thought, earlier in this fourth quarter, but was called for pass interference. This one will stand, and Northern Illinois is going to win this game.
Alutu was playing because their All-American cornerback Leary was hurt. Taking a page out of Leary's books, going up, taking the ball away, getting the interception. Nice concentration, sealing the victory for Northern Illinois. And what a big win for them. I mean, you look at the last, and they have their bowl options available now with this victory. They possibly could get into one, but just the last 5 weeks, 4 wins, 1 loss, fighting back from a 1-6 start.
So it's a Northern Illinois win. They win it by 10. So that's it. The coaches looked across, said, we're good. We're not going to take the time out, stop the game. It's a final, Jay, and what turned out to be a very entertaining football game.
It is, and my last thought is with Galladay. Hopefully he's okay with that arm, fighting for the touchdown and hurt his arm. A guy who should play in the NFL. I hope he's okay.
Yep, I'm with you on that. Been a fun year, partner.
Sure has.
Enjoyed it a lot.
We'll have a good time in Columbus tomorrow.
We will. 31-21 Northern Illinois. For Jay Feely, Jill Savage, all of our crew, my name is Ben Holden. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been a presentation of CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Let's now send you to Colorado Springs. It's Boise State and Air Force.
Senior Day 2016.
It's a fast start for Boise State on the road at Air Force as Jeremy McNichols, 2 plays. Both McNichols rushes the second into the end zone, and Boise State has a 6-0 start on Air Force.